rhinos that have gone down. One of them looks like it's got 2 units of repellent urine, and the other one looks like it's got a Dominion squad and a unit of repellent urine. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, I'll try that. So, the rhino that's closest to the onboard edge, rhino that's more central in the train. Looks like it's got maybe 1 or 2 slots of the penetrating. Yeah, I can hear everything you two say down the microphones anyway, so.
If you've been with the channel for a while now, you probably have heard of this company before. 3D board game accessories make a range of great products and accessories for Warhammer 40k and all other tabletop games. I dropped onto this company a while ago through buying all of their squad markers. I literally have hundreds of these and they're really great for gaming and knowing who's in which squad. There's nothing worse looking across the army and having all your units interlaced and not knowing who's where. It's so much easier to have coloured adapters like these. They also sell a bunch of other stuff such as wound markers, objective markers, rulers, etc. Loads of cool little accessories. Now, if you don't want to buy 3D printed stuff because you already have a 3D printer, I get it, I understand, I'm there too. Well, you can always check out their STL range, which you can print at home, create buildings that are all modular, you can download them and print them. They sell a whole range of stuff. There's options to download as well. Everything on this website is super well priced. They have custom bases, they have custom vehicles, custom buildings, both available as a product and also as an STL. All of this can be bought via our link by using !3D or finding the link in the description. Go and have a look, please do. It's absolutely insane. If you're interested in checking out the STLs, then please do. If you just want to buy all of the cool accessories, then please have a look. And when you do, use code Hellstorm at checkout for 10% off. Now, I've already said that this website's super well priced, and I'm giving you 10% off for free. That's free real estate. You need to go have a look right now. !3D in chat, or find the link in the description because it's bloody lovely. Thank you very much to 3D Board Game Accessories for sponsoring us now and in the past, and thank you to you guys at home for checking out the link. Hobby Workshop is a brand new wargaming store based in God's own country, Yorkshire. Oh, it's good.
White Rose, White Rose, White Rose, White Rose!
They provide 25% off all Games Workshop pre-orders, huge discount on all of the brands, massive stock, everything's in stock, and they've got loads of it. Same day shipping, and if you order enough, if you spend over £75, you'll get free shipping as well. All major hobby brands are stocked and new items are added all the time. Check out their website, hobbyworkshop.co.uk, or get a link by using !hobby in chat, or there's a link down in the description for your convenience to get all your hobby needs at a great price. Thank you to Hobby Workshop for sponsoring this stream, and thank you to you guys for checking out the link. It really does help out the channel every time you click, so please go have a look. 25% off pre-orders, guys. You can't beat it. If you've been with the channel for a while now, you probably have heard of this company before. 3D board game accessories make a range of great products and accessories for Warhammer 40k and all other tabletop games. I dropped onto this company a while ago through buying all of their squad markers. I literally have hundreds of these and they're really great for gaming and knowing who's in which squad. There's nothing worse looking across the army and having all your units interlaced and not knowing who's where. It's so much easier to have coloured adapters like these. They also sell a bunch of other stuff such as wound markers, objective markers, rulers, etc. Loads of cool little accessories. Now, if you don't want to buy 3D printed stuff because you already have a 3D printer, I get it, I understand, I'm there too. Well, you can always check out their STL range, which you can print at home, create buildings that are all modular, you can download them and print them. They sell a whole range of stuff. There's loads of stuff to look at and there's loads of options to download as well. Good morning, gamers, and welcome to the GOONHAMMER Open. Let's go! I'm joined by lovely Tom. Good morning, Tom.
Hi, lovely Tom.
Are you okay?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. If you're watching at home, this is the first round, so thank you very much for tuning in. You're also our tech support, so if you've got any issues, now's the time to tell us, because the games have just started. The rounds were delayed ever so slightly, so round one, the time is ever so slightly off,
yeah,
which is great.
Round one is closed, which isn't ideal.
No, because we got a lovely sleep right here. We actually didn't leave the venue at all. We were here the entire time. But basically, because this is our first stream, first morning, this is the time when we're going to try and like iron things out, make sure it's all okay. It sounds like everyone says the ties are back. The ties are back. It's it's professional Saturday. This is a Monday for us.
It is. It's not a Hellstorm stream
without a nice tie. It's nice, right? What's your? That mine's a red paisley like style. What's yours?
I think this is my granddad's. It's covered in flowers, purple. It's beautiful.
Oh really? The stream died. Has it really? Give it a quick refresh just in case. Or is he memeing? He might be the big memer in chat. Has it actually died? No, it hasn't died. You lied to us.
Oh.
Dude on the right is a bit quiet. Okay, that's okay.
Is that me or you?
Well, I'm on the right of you, but you're on the right of the screen.
It's very confusing.
So you might just have to hold the microphone just a little bit closer.
High-pitched voice that's like
Yeah,
a bit quiet.
Maybe it's because you were muted. That would help. Is Tom any louder now?
Hello, hello, hello.
It might be good. It might be good. We don't know. So, can you hear me? Okay, I'll be man on left, and you can be man on right.
Man on right. I've always wanted to be man on right.
Can you say something?
Hi, I'm man on right, and
That
it's a
might be
pleasure
better.
to be here.
That might be better. Technically, should Mikey shirts too. I don't actually own any dress shirts anymore. There was this thing called a lockdown, and then everything just got really small. Everything shrunk. It was crazy. It was crazy. But it sounds like we're doing okay. So we are live at the GOONHAMMER Open. It is currently round one. 128 players, only one winner. Only one winner. So that's the plan. There's an echo. Okay, we'll turn the gain down a little bit.
Games as well, haven't we, mate, for game one? We've gone for the fun factor, is what we're going to call it. Which sounds
Oh yeah.
But one of the players has a squig off on the table.
There is a squig off. There is a squig off.
Beautiful squig off.
Yeah.
But we'll get to those very, very soon.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, 1 second. Let's have a nosy, shall we?
Oh.
There's an echo. There's a bit of an echo. Yeah, there is a little bit. Is that any better? Is that any better? We might be okay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You might just have to just move over there a little bit. If you point that way, I'll point this way.
Mike is just trying to push me further.
Yeah. Look, it's this tech support. The only winner is Tom's makeup artist. It is very good. It is very good. So, is that any better, everyone at home? It might be okay.
The best looking man in Warhammer. Do you think I'm going to get that award this year?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Mikey's fine. Other guy, Echo. It's Echo and his voice hits both mics when each talk. Tom, stop reclining. It's not a sunbed. Okay. Turn back to back like you're making a last stand.
Am I quiet?
Right, it's quite good. It's okay.
Am I all good?
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll turn that down. We'll turn you up a little bit. And this is good. This is why we have the tech support crew. So thank you everyone for being tech support. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Love you all. You're all excellent. But I think it might be okay. You need to be crouching, but he doesn't look functionally good. So we'll sit up. How about that? Does that sound better if we sit like this? It probably is better. Yeah.
I feel like a wrestling commentator right now. You know what I mean? When you hold them really close like this.
Good morning, gamers. Welcome to Warhammer. It's fine. It's fine. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Shall we have a look at some games?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's tell you, we are covering not one, not three, but 2 tables today.
A bit backwards, but all right, carry on.
We have on table 1, What, you're gonna tell me who's on table 1?
I am, yeah, certainly am. So this is where we have the Orks.
We
okay?
have Orks.
So the Orks are piloted by Alex Young. This is table 10, but we've moved it to table 1 for this.
Yeah.
And it's against Thomas Firmiston, who has brought sisters.
Oh really? There we go. They've just started
They have,
game 1.
yeah.
So we got Sisters versus Orcs, and you can see there is a big. Just over the buildings, there is a very large
There's
thing.
no
Let's have a
hiding
look.
it, is there? Let's be honest.
You can't really hide it doing that. There you go. On the top right of the screen, there is a big squig boy. It isn't a squig buggy, it's a squig chungus.
I think he's going to start a new meta today.
You reckon?
I think Squigoth for the win.
The mighty squigoff might be great. So that's table 1. So we'll go through their second generation. Let's have a look at table 2. We have the lovely Kev, who's playing Deathwatch, and we have Dan, who's playing some Necrons. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Against the Deathwatch.
Yep, that's okay. Let's have a look at the other side table. Make sure we've got no sound, because we do have sound. I'm so sorry about this, the table audio. My apologies, but there we go. It's gone. It's gone now. That's fine. Again, this is why we've got tech support.
Absolutely.
You know, we just go through this and then we start again. Are you ready? Welcome everyone to Goonhammer. We are live at the Goonhammer Open. Also, what's this?
That
What's
happens
this?
to be a combat patrol, Mikey. Have you seen one before?
I have seen one of those combat patrols before. If you use !hobby in chat, you'll get a link to a website that is known as the Hobby Workshop, who have kindly donated this combat patrol to anyone who super chats, becomes a member, donates, subscribes on Twitch, gifts a sub on Twitch, all of the things. So if you want to support the channel, then do consider it today. Thank you very much to the Hobby Workshop for sponsoring this stream. We also have
Carry on.
Tom, who doesn't know how to microphone. We also have...
tell I'm a bit rusty on the stream stuff.
Elgu are also sponsoring the streams at !Elgu in chat for a brand new 3D printer, and also 3D board game accessories for your extra accessorizing needs, such as squad markers, !3D in chat, or get them all at !sponsor. There you go. Look at that all together, all nicely.
It's like you practice this all night, Mikey. You lay awake again. I need to get this spiel
And we didn't
right.
sleep. I was just reciting that line. So anyone who does support the channel today, again, you'll be entered to win a combat patrol. If you support the channel tomorrow, you'll also be entered for a Black Templar. We'll give this one away today.
Right, okay, got you.
But tomorrow we have a Black Templar army
spicy.
set.
I didn't know
That's
that
very
was
spicy.
happening. So that's double the chances of winning. If you sub today and then do something tomorrow,
Exactly.
you've got a chance of an Orc Combat Patrol and a Black Templars box.
Exactly. So, yeah, shall we look at table 1?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do we know who's gone first?
We don't know who's gone first just yet, but I'm sure our table box can tell us.
Yeah.
But I can go through some of the list while we're waiting if you want.
Yeah, let's have a look. So this is table 1. We've got Alex, who's playing Orcs.
Yeah.
He currently has Assassinate, which is kill characters. He's got Banners, which is essentially do an action with an infantry unit on one of the objective markers, which are on the table. They will be coming in stock later today, so if you're interested, you can buy some yourself. So raise a banner, he gets a point in his command phase for every banner. At the end of the game, he gets another point. And he also has Engage. That's be all over the board. Be all over the board and get points, essentially, in all 4 quarters.
And as Orcs, you're going to hope he's going to do all right on that one, let's be honest.
Do you want to do as a quick fire through his list?
Yeah, so he's got 2 detachments. We'll start with the first one. The first one is Goths, and the second one is Snakebites. So in the Goths detachment, he has a Beast Boss on Squigosaur. That has the Iron Gob and Proper Killy. So he's kitted that Beast Boss out.
Yes.
Troops, Beast Snagger Boys in a squad of 10.
Yeah.
Another squad of Beast Snagger Boys in a squad of 10.
Yep.
Then he has a Beast Snagger Knob. In the Elite, he has
a Smasher
squad
Squig,
of
is it? Or is it
Busters.
just... Okay.
15 of those, and they are currently riding in the Squigoth. They are getting
Excellent.
VIP transport.
Love
around
that for them.
the board.
Having the best time of their life.
Yep. Then in the heavy support, we have 2 kill rigs.
Okay.
This is in the Goth detachment.
The new big boys.
Hotness,
The new big boys, yeah.
Alex has done well to get them painted up. This event. And then we're jumping into the Outrider detachment, which is Snakebites.
Okay.
We have the Beast Boss on Squigosaur with Beast Hide Mantle. Shirley is a Squigoth, and he is the Warlord today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then we have 3 fast attack, Knob on Smasher Squig. That's easy to say this early in the morning.
Yep.
6 Squig Hog Boys. And then we have a super heavy auxiliary detachment, and I wonder what might be in that.
It's the big boy, the big
the
chungus. Does he get extra points for bringing a squig off? I think we should give him an extra 10 VP because he's gone 110% with that squig off and put it on the base as well, which is going to make it even harder to move. Look at it go! Look at it go!
I think we're about to see it move. We ready? Oh, with added sound effects from the table.
Excellent. Now we can see his mouth now. He's poking his head round, which is excellent. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. But let's not forget Thomas. Shall I go through his list?
Yeah, let's
Now,
go
it's
through
not
it.
the easiest to read, but it is playing sisters, and they do look very pretty. That Celestine looks very, very nice. He's got Bloody Rose, he's got a Hospitaller, he's also got a Collector's Assassin. They don't fit into the detachment, but he's got a Collector's Assassin, which is probably not going to do a lot this game because there's no real big psycho threats. But he's also got a Canoness with the Blessed Blade, he's got the Blade of St. Eleanor, and he's used Saint in the Making for a Warlord trait, Blazing Ire. He's got Celestine, he's got Morven Val, he's got 3 units of Battle Sisters, all with bolt guns and a chainsword on the leader. He's got a unit of 5 Celestians, which are going to be providing bodyguard. He's got a Dog Martyr with Refrain from Blazing Piety and the Litany of Joy and Faith with the Sigil of Ecclesiasticus, which I believe is the one that gives it 2 rather than 1.
Okay, right.
He's got 3 units of 5 Sister of Pentia. He's got a Dominion squad with all the fancy Stormbolters. He's got a unit of 5 Zephyrin squad with reroll charge. He's got another unit of 5 Zephyrin with Blessings of Sebastian Thor. I don't know what that is, but it does something. And then he's got 2 units of Retributors, all with multi-melters and an Armorium Cherub. And then he's got 2 Rhinos. 7 CP to start, 2,000 points on the dot. That's the list. That's what we've got.
I mean, the melters are going to have something to shoot out this game, let's be honest.
Yeah, they are.
Squig-off is going to get melted in the face a few times.
Yes. So his secondaries, he has Retrieve Octarius Data, so that's doing action in each 4 quarters to get points. He's got To the Last, which is his 3 most expensive units. If they live, he gets 5 points for each one. And then he's got Engage on all fronts. He also wants to be all over the board, but the Orks are trying their best to do that first. He's coming out with the... Is that the 2 Squig? Is that the Squig Riders that have just come out? The Squig Boys. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, the big I think they're like Gore Grunters.
Yes.
Which are very cool, very cool. So that's table 1. Let's have a quick look at table 2. Let's not forget, we've got the lovely Kev with Deathwatch. Kev, a regular, a local, a good friend of ours, a good friend of the channel. He's been on the channel before. Shall I tell you about his list?
Yeah, please
He's
do,
running Deathwatch. Are you ready? Ready. He starts with 7 CP. He has a Captain on Bike with a Dominus Aegis, a Storm Shield, a Thunderhammer, and his Castellan of the Black Vault with a Mastercrafted weapon. He's also got a Chaplain, who's got Litany of Faith, Canticle of Hate. He's a Master of Sanctity, so he's got Litany of Hate as well. And he's got the Tome of the Ectoclades, which is the relic to choose a date sheet, reroll all wounds. And he's got Wise Orator, so all of his litanies go off on a 2 rather than a 3. And he's also got Power Fist. He's got a Watchmaster with the Osseous Key, a Vigil Unmatched, so I believe that's 2 Warlord traits. He's got Paragon of their Chapter, which is Adept of the Codex, which is the Ultramarines Warlord trait, because Deathwatchers get to choose any they like.
Because Deathwatchers get to pick what they like, basically.
Yeah, and then he's got Optimized Priority as a 2nd Warlord trait. He's got a Proteus kill team with loads of veterans and loads of bikers in there. He's got another one with loads of veterans and loads of bikers. He's got a couple of Storm Shields in there, and a Heavy Thunderhammer. He's got another one with loads of veterans and loads of bikers. And another one, and another one, and another one.
Where's DJ Khaled when you need him? Another one!
And another one. So, basically, he's got loads of kill teams.
Yes.
That's it. And I imagine he's going to be combat squad in a load of them. But as you can see, he's also using the squad markers, which is very beautiful.
Happen to be from 3D...
Oh, we can't see it. Well done, Tom. You failed. Exclamation.3D in chat. Check it out. And use code Hellstorm for 10% off.
Ooh.
So that's that list. What are the Necrons using? Tell me about the Necrons.
So the Necrons, I can tell you that they are running a custom dynasty.
Is it Dynasty or Dynasty?
I don't know, but a dynasty seems more Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
So he's running a patrol detachment, a Circumstance of Awakening, relentlessly expansionist.
Cool. So basically everything of OBSEC, if it already has OBSEC, it counts as 2, and everything gets to move 6 before the game starts.
Yep, and Eternal Conquerors, obviously.
Yeah.
So, starting off, he's got a HQ, which is a Chronomancer with an Aeon Stave, Relic, Veil of Darkness, pretty standard.
Cool.
Pick something up, take it across the board, and do some shooting or charging shenanigans.
Yeah.
He's got a Scorpec Lord, he's got an Heirloom of the Emitic Annihilator, and Enduring, he's got the Relic, Nano Scarab Casket, Warlord trait, Enduring Will. Also has a Technomancer with a Canoptek Cloak and Staff of Light. Troops, we've got a big blob of 20 Necron Warriors, all armed with Ghost Reapers, and then a blob of 10 Necron Warriors armed with Ghost Flayers. In the Elites, we've got some Lich Guards, 10 of them with the Shield and Board and Shield. And Scorpic Destroyers, a squad of 3 as well. In the fast attack, we've got some Scarabs because you can't leave home without them. They're incredible. There's a squad of 5 and a squad of 4. And then in heavy support, there's a Doomstalker with a sexy cannon. Everyone loves the Doomstalkers.
Hey, Lehman Russ, thank you very much for becoming a member. You just entered the giveaway. Absolute legend. Hey, I wish I was there, but I wish I would have brought the Mastodon. Another table where you wouldn't be able to move it. But thank you very much, Lehman Russ, for becoming a member. You've just entered the giveaway for a Combat Patrol.
Oh, that Orc Combat Patrol is a sexy one as well. And then rounding out the list, he has a Locust Heavy Destroyer, and a dedicated transport of a Ghost Ark with some Ghost Flayers. And obviously,
very classic. There
the Silent King
there he is,
himself,
the big boy. The big boy.
chungus.
He's having a great time. He's got 13 CP, plenty. There you go. It's very, very commanding. A very commanding presence, the Silent King. Right up behind all of those warriors. It's like an OG list, OG 9th edition list. It's very cool. But he's right behind all those warriors, commanding them, and that's very cool. So Kev has gone for Oath of Moment, his secondaries. Oath of Moment, the Space Marine specific one. Which is interesting because Deathwatch do have one that's like kill a unit, get a point, but Necrons are hard to kill, so fair enough. So Oath of Moment is essentially don't fall back, don't leave combat, be in the middle of the board, get points. Get points.
So I can say from the table that obviously Necrons have gone first. They're in the shooting phase currently. The Doomstalker got one shot with his big cannon and missed. So the Doomstalker had a whiff at turn 1, unfortunately. That's the problem with that big Doomsday cannon, isn't it? It's a bit of a...
That is rubbish.
Bit of a hit and hope gun, that one.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's happy, he's moved out, he's got board presence. The Lich Guardians, you can see, sat on the objective. Necron Warriors fronting up behind both of those squads there as well, so...
Yeah, exactly. So we should say that Dan has gone for direct assault.
Yep.
Because it's obviously the mission is sweep and clear.
Yep.
So basically, be in the middle, get a point. Be in the middle and your opponent's objective, get 5 points.
Nice.
Sorry, 3 points in the middle, then 5.
3, yeah.
3 and 5. He's on for Ancient Machineries, which is essentially do actions on objectives and get points. It's a Necron one. And then he's on No Prisoners. So that's basically, for all the wounds added up, he gets points for that.
Nice.
Which is very cool. So, if I win, give it to someone else. Fine, fair enough, no worries.
Lehman Russ, I've really wanted an Orc Combat Patrol box, so
well,
we can message privately after, yeah? All right, cheers,
currently,
buddy.
you've already won by default. But we are here for 3 rounds. Yeah. We are here for 3 rounds.
So yeah, please let us know where you're watching today as well. We know it's obviously early in the UK, so we thank you for getting out of bed before 10 o'clock to watch some Warhammer with us all day. We are here all day till late tonight. But yeah, let us know where you're currently watching, what the plans are today. If you're doing some hobby on the side, we'd love to know what's currently happening.
Okay.
We do have the lovely Neil with us and Brett today, currently doing some table bossing, so we're going to give them a wave.
We've got Brett on cameras and Neil on comms.
Oh, I like it.
Comms, yeah. So, yeah, this game is going to be a little bit grindy. It's kind of like the unkillable wall, which will be the Necrons.
Yeah.
But against the Deathwatch, which are very good at killing aliens. Now, the problem is that as soon as Deathwatch kill one model, they can use a stratagem to make reanimation only go off on a 6 rather than a 5, which makes those warriors much worse, or makes those Lich Guard much worse, which is terrible, because they obviously have 5s rerolling 1s because they're warriors, but making it to 6+. Really, really bad, especially because you're just rolling so many, because that's like the prime target. That or the Lich Guard, or the Scarabs, they're all like prime targets for that stratagem.
Yeah, and it's one of those that there's only 30 Necron Warriors, which normally I would be used to seeing a few more than that, so maybe in this one...
He's on for like a more mixed force, more mixed force. It seems like more of a little bit of a balanced list. It's a very cool list, and again, look how pretty... Oh, wrong one. Look how pretty that is, look at it, it's beautiful. That's what my Silent King will look like one day.
One day.
One day. But it's a bit of a balanced list. It's got some Scorpic Destroyers. I'm not used to the button jam, I'm so sorry. It's got some Scorpic Destroyers in there. It's got the Lich Guard, which is very good. It's got the Scorpic Lord as well.
Yep.
They're all very good power units. It's got the Ghost Art, which is going to help as well.
Yep.
Bring back more models. But if Kev hits the right unit, it might be really bad.
Yeah. I also like the position on that Ghost Ark. It's such a big model, and it has effectively just sort of like moved blocks between those two buildings, hasn't it? Just been like, hey, you're gonna have to come through me first.
Yeah, exactly. Norcog, thank you very much for subscribing.
Oh,
really
what a
appreciate
guy.
you. Thank you much for the prime.
Jeffrey
Thank you.
Bezos.
Very
And I think Jeffrey Bezos.
You did it.
Yeah.
Are Deathwatch a bit overtuned into Xenos, or did they get it right? Now they do have a lot of tools, but the problem is with Deathwatch is the Space Marines, and you don't get that many models. They're very elite, but you don't get a bunch of models compared to what you do for like Necrons. It is a bit of a horde, not gonna lie. But it is. We'll just have to see after this turn, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's good the Necrons have gone first. I feel like it's going to make it a really good game. They've got some of the board control, and obviously it makes the Deathwatch player think about what they're going to pick on first. Obviously, it's going to be set on objectives, what's target priority, stuff like
Dan
that. So
hasn't held back at all. He's gone all right to the front and just gone, you know what? I'm here now. You come deal with me. You got to try and kill me before I score all these points. He's on 3 of the objectives. He's in the power. He's in the power move. He's doing a bit of a power move.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we'll just have to see what Kevin can do. Is Kevin going to go charging in as well to try and just shake him off straight away? Is he going to play a bit conservative and try and shoot him off some of them first? We'll see.
Exactly. People are saying there's an echo. That's okay. I've told Tom to pick up his microphone.
I'm lazy. I just like to just leave it on the table. I'm sorry, everyone.
Iand and Eldar, any good for this edition? Currently, Craftworld are a little bit down the pan. Not gonna lie. They're really nice painting projects right now. But maybe when they get a new book, they'll be more interesting. But currently, Ianden have been on the back burner as an army as a whole for a while. So sorry, Dinosaur Boy. But Raveguard are pretty cool, but sadly they're not quite there. They're not quite there.
If we just flip onto table 1, please, Mikey.
We're
just moving to the Orc charge phase.
Oh, hello.
So the tank busters have been picking on the tank busters from the Squig off have been picking on the Rhino.
Okay,
6
on this
runes
one
off
here.
so far, yeah.
But
we're just entering the Orc charge phase now. So the Squig Hog boys are eyeing up a charge into
Here
the
we
Rhino
go.
currently.
How far is that? Do we know? We're about to find out.
Looking like a 7 or an 8 currently.
A 7 or an 8. That's fine. We can do a 7 or an 8. 7.
And they're in.
8. Oh, they made it.
Oh.
Let's go.
Orcs are happiest when they're charging full frontal into combat, even if it's just a Rhino.
Yeah. Maybe we could get a zoom in on that charge with one of the cameras. We'll find out.
And another one of those cavalry boys is going into the sister squad as well. Straight in front, just on the other end of the objective.
We've got a fingering shot.
Oh,
we've got a fingering shot.
We've got
The
a finger.
finger's
It's
getting
Brett.
bigger.
Brett's finger.
There we go.
Brett, you starred on stream with your finger there, and I hope you're happy. Oh, he's very happy.
Oh, excellent. So there you go. So they've just made the charge in there. That Rhino on only 4 wounds, second much to the follow, is not looking healthy. It's not looking healthy. Now, all these are cool conversions, so I believe
cool.
that's the knob on Smasher Squig.
Yes,
He's on his
it
own.
is,
That
yeah,
would
yeah.
make sense.
Yep.
That would very make a lot of sense.
One of the Smasher Squigs didn't pass the charge to those sisters, just sat on the edge of the middle objective.
Okay. But they did make the charge, which is the main thing.
Yep.
They did make it, which is great. So the Smasher Squig hopefully can blow that Rhino, let all the Retributors out, right? And then all the Retributors will just move and shoot and kill everything.
They'll go into a building and go, I'm going to melt you now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because they can get out the back, you really need to charge like a big unit into that Rhino.
Yep.
Because what's going to happen? Shall I show you, Tom?
Oh, please do,
I'll show
mate.
you.
This is like free coaching. It's great.
This, bam, dead. Okay. But then all the Retributors will just get out over here 3 inches away. And then all the melter guns will just be like, wow, we can shoot everything now.
I'm going to throw a spanner in the works here, Mikey.
Oh, yeah.
He actually has Repentia in that Rhino, so the Repentia aren't going to run away. They're going to just stand off and then charge straight in the next turn.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, where are the Retributors?
I think they're in another Rhino, maybe.
Ah, they might be here. My apologies. I have been misinformed. I misinformed everyone. My apologies. So, I think we're about to see the Rhino maybe die. Let's find out. We're about to find out. It's only on 4 wounds. It's going to go...
He's changing it to a... Is
2.
that 2? Oh,
that's only 2 damage.
only done 2 damage.
Oh, no.
I think he's looking at his codex hoping there's some random extra attacks hidden away somewhere.
Maybe there's if you fight, you actually kill it. No, he just squealed. So I think that might be an F in the chat.
Yes.
F in the chat for that knob on Smasher Squig.
It's a beautiful looking knob on Smasher Squig, though.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Maybe the hammer is too, well, the weapon is too pretty. He doesn't want to scuff it.
Yeah.
You know. Maybe that's the issue.
Maybe he's so high up that he just took the top off of the tank.
Maybe.
Oh, no, the Squig has an attack now, so that was just the knob.
Okay.
But now the Squig himself is going to try and finish the job.
People are saying, Mike, how does Mikey resist drawing phallic images? It's because I'm a professional, you know.
Absolutely,
When
yeah.
you've got, like,
I give him
such
5
beautiful
minutes,
models
though.
like this here.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And this here. And then you've got, like, the Smasher Squig here.
I'm too old for
It's
these.
fine. It's fine. Look at it. It's just beautiful models. Just beautiful models everywhere.
Wow. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. You've
Good
just watched
morning,
a man
Tom.
draw
Good morning,
a
everyone at
phallic
home.
image on a stream.
I don't know what you mean. I was just talking about how nice it is. Forge Breaker, thank you very much for subscribing for 10 months in a row. You legend.
Forge Breaker, we love you. I do have some bad news. The Squig whiffed all his attacks as well, so that Rhino will survive on 2 wounds.
F in the chat once more. Forge Breaker, thank you very much for that sub. Really appreciate it. You've just entered a giveaway for Orc Combat Patrol.
Oh.
What
Please, do you want me to tell you a bit more about this Orc Combat Patrol, Mike, and how
Tell me
people
all
can get
about
involved? So we're going to give this Orc Combat Patrol box away at the end of the day today after the 3 games, yeah?
Yes.
To anyone
You don't
that's
have to be
subbed.
here.
No, you don't have to be here.
Just
We want anyone on the stream to sub. If you sub, you're going to get an entry.
well,
if you
let's
super
clarify.
chat,
Let's clarify. Become a member.
become a member.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Become a member.
Become a member on YouTube.
Like
Super
it.
chat on YouTube.
There you go.
Subscribe on Twitch.
Subscribe, yep.
Or gift us sub.
Yep.
There we go. We've got to get our words correct. You know,
Absolutely.
Don't want people getting all confused, all confuddled. I'm
Absolutely.
already confuddled.
So basically, you need to do more than subscribe on YouTube, all right?
Yes,
Is the
exactly.
crux of that. Because Mikey was looking at me like,
Is that Big Tom D Sisters? It might be. You can always check out on BCP today. You always check it out on PCP.
So yeah, currently got 2 games going on, guys. There's Orks versus Sisters Table 1, and we've got Deathwatch versus Crons on Table 2.
I'm Charles G. You are a G, so thank you very much for subscribing.
See
really
what you did
appreciate
there?
it. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Love you all. Master Arcade as well. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Legends. Let's go. Legends only, please.
Thank you so much, guys, for becoming members and stuff like that. You
I
were
love you all.
automatically enrolled into our little list of people who could win that Orc Combat Patrol box at the end of the day today.
I don't love you all, but, you know,
Really?
parasocial.
Can I say that I love you all?
Parasocial, but I love you. Yeah.
I love everyone, though, Mikey, so...
Oh, dear. So it looks like we're just thinking about going into the Sisters' turn on Table 1, right? Sisters' turn on Table 1. So, obviously, these are the secondaries that Thomas is using. And it should be interesting. Now, he's got the Orcs right in the middle. Now, I mean, we've got a kill rig. A kill rig that's kind of like looking down that is protected by this and this.
Yep.
So I presume that's another knob.
Yes, that is another knob
And
on the
what's
Smasher
this?
Squig. Is that the Beast Boss? Let me triple check, my friend.
What's protecting the kill rig? It's because they're all cool conversions. I can't quite tell from
Beast
the top
Boss
down.
on Squigosaur is one of
Ah,
those.
there they are. They're
Yeah.
the beast bosses. So if he goes anywhere near this with the Repentia, then these will be piling in.
Yep.
You know. My apologies, guys. It's because the models are super pretty, which is great, but when the conversions, it's hard to tell from top down.
Yeah.
So
we're just entering Sisters Turn 2. Celestine here, and then
Sisters
the squad.
turn 2?
Sisters Turn 2, yeah.
Oh. Very good. It's just he hasn't scored any primary according to that if it's turn 2.
We'll just get an update on the primary pre's table bosses.
On
if
table
we're
1.
entering Table 2.
Master
If we're entering
Arcade, thank you
turn
very much for the £6 super chat, you legend. Thank you very much, really appreciate it. You are also entered twice now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for supporting the channel. Get yourself a both a coffee from, or thanks, Master Arcade. Master Arcade sent us a coffee.
Oh.
It's very nice. Thank you, man.
I will have a fancy pumpkin spice latte later, and it's all thanks to you, Master Arcade.
Yeah,
Thank you so
exactly.
much.
Yeah, the terrain's pretty decent. It is, I believe this is Vanguard Tactics terrain by Foreground, I believe the company's called. You can always probably search them and find it for you. I don't have a link handy, I'm afraid, but it is nice. You can be able to take the top off, which is good. It is a lot of obscuring, but it's also lots of big line of sight blockers anyway, which is curious for 9th edition, but it seems,
Yeah.
I mean, the players aren't complaining yet, so that's a good sign.
No, yeah, I can confirm that the Sisters going into turn 2 at 15 VPs at the moment, so
Okay, well,
that will be updated very shortly on the
it
stream.
should be. It should be. Okay. Tom, what do you think? Do you want to tell me a little bit about what you think this turn's going to happen? Also, Synth57, thank you much for the Prime. Really appreciate you.
So currently at the bottom right of your screen, guys, we have Repenty jumping out of that Rhino and some Dominions, and they look like they're going to go and try and deal with some knobs on squigs, which their official title is. I think they're just a squad of... Let me just get this. Oh, just beast snaggers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so they're just going to go deal with those. And I think he's just going to try and deal with getting rid of them, maybe pushing into some of the... Maybe trying to push towards the kill rig, maybe piling towards the end of it. But yeah, I think it wasn't a great turn from the Orc player turn 1. Doesn't appear to have killed much, doesn't appear to have knocked anything off of any objectives, hence the 15 VPs going into turn 2 for the Sisters. So if the Sisters can do some big damage here, it might be a great start to the game. We will see.
Massive shout out to... let's have a look. Sin57, Storm Pooper, and Floppy Chicken 64. Thank you very much for the subs.
Name.
I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, it looks like the stream score sheet has updated. So let's make sure it's updated on here. Let's just quickly have a nosy, Let's refresh the score. Will it work?
Here we go.
There we go. Wait for it to load. It'll catch up in a second, I'm sure. But we do have 15 on the primary for Thomas there, which is good.
We're getting comments about how much people love our shirts and ties and shorts combo.
Well, you know. Schwarm, ZM345, and FMC. Thank you all for subbing. I really appreciate you. Let's get you in the giveaway as well. Okay.
Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win this game as well, please. Obviously, I'm rooting for anyone that brings a squig off to a competitive tournament.
I mean, that is pretty big. We call that the big DE.
Big DE.
Yeah, the big dick energy.
Oh, right, okay. I mean, I was just going to say, clever people in the chat will know what that means, but you just spell it out for them anyway, Mikey. So.
Exactly. Lehman Ross, thank you very much for the 449. Really appreciate you. I'm currently in my hobby room watching this, and I'm building more Chaos Space Wolves. Maybe a second Mastodon.
Oh.
A second Mastodon? Jesus Christ, bruh.
Lehman Russ, your first one is incredible. If you do a second one, you're a madman, bro.
That will be very impressive. Very, very impressive. Thank you all for the support. Really appreciate it. There you go. The score's loaded up. We love it. We love it. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes it likes to go a little bit slow. So it looks like the Repentia are just getting out. By the looks of it, the Repentia, as you can see, have just ran over here. They're going for a jog. They're going for a jog.
They're going for the squig off. The girls are fancying a scrap with the big squig.
Actually, I wrote Sejog.
Sejog.
Hey, thank you very much for the tip. G needs a new username. Enjoying the stream, guys. Well, I'm enjoying you for
thank
watching.
you so much for everyone tuning in. It makes getting up really early on Saturday morning at like 6 a.m. so much better.
Yeah, so what would you like to be called? G needs a new name?
Yeah, I think that's a nice one for him.
Yeah. Is that it? The end?
I like that. That's good, yeah.
Okay. Guys, if you are entering, make sure you join the Discord, !Discord in chat, so we can get in contact with you afterwards. That'd be very helpful. That'd be very, very helpful. Much easier than trying to message on YouTube because there's no messaging on YouTube. I missed your donation. I did not miss your donation, Lehman Russ. I read it out. I did read it out. I promise. I said, you are currently in your hurry room building a second Mastodon. I read that. I did. I will try my best not to miss donations. I'm doing my best. I feel like we're doing a nice job. Are you doing a nice job, Tom? Are you having a great time? Good.
I'm having a great time, yeah.
Yes.
The Sacrosants have come out to play as well. They look like they're going to try and take on that Knob on Smasher Squig, which failed to deal with the Rhino, which I think it's going to pay for that in the long run.
Yeah, letting them just go. I mean, they would have been fine anyway, because if they would have got out, then if the Rhino would have died, they would have disembarked. They would have been fine anyway. Yep. Having the Rhino there is just nice and annoying now, because it can be used as a bit of a move block. If he needs it, he can grab an objective. If he needs it, he can use it to absorb Overwatch as well. Having that little bit of extra utility is going to be really good.
And has he got engage? It's one of those things that he can just send the Rhino off into a table quarter and just leave it in the corner. He'll grab him engaged for the rest of the game, won't it? So.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so he's got engaged for 2 points so far, so being in 3/4 at the end of his last turn. It has updated now, and 15 for the primary, which is very good. Holding 3 objectives and more, because he's holding currently 1, 2, and 3.
Currently on 4.
Oh, is it?
Because
well, he's just moved them on. They're the ones he held at the start of the turn. So now he holds number 4.
Yep.
So he's just kind of laughing. I'm surprised neither of these have taken direct assault.
Yes,
But-
true, yeah.
I don't think Alex did. No, Alex didn't take it either.
No.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Curious, I would say. I'd say that's very curious. What did you say?
Yeah, I would say too.
I think it's like an
I would
auto
say
take secondary. You just,
well, you're getting 15 if you just hold your home objective, aren't you, at the end of the game, basically.
but
if
it
you
does
survive 5
control
turns.
the controls you, doesn't it?
It does. It makes you have to really defend your own home objective because
Yeah.
you don't want to lose those points, do you? So,
Yeah, and be in the middle all the time, which
Yeah.
sometimes when there's a bit of terrain, but not a great deal.
No, true, yeah.
You know, very interesting, very interesting. So while these guys are moving, shall we go and get an update from table 2?
Yeah, which is
I'm
Kevin
sure-
with his Deathwatch.
Yeah, so is it Kev's turn?
We'll get an update of whose turn it is on the table right now.
We'll get a quick rundown of what's happening on table 2. But this is Necrons versus Deathwatch for UDAP for the PP. Thank you very much for the $10.
You just made Mikey say PP on stream.
I should
Thank
show on
you.
Twitch, but I like me purple sticker on YouTube. Also, that Necron list doesn't have nearly enough croissants. Hashtag make your own meta. Exactly. The meta is 6 croissants. This it's 6 croissants, which is great. Thank you very much for the 10. You
Thank
are
you
in the
so
giveaway
much.
as well. Thank you very much, bud. You are a legend. You are a lad.
So it's currently the shooting phase for Kevin with the Deathwatch. He's currently picking on the Silent King's Menhirs, trying to get rid of them at the moment, trying to whittle them down so he can actually pick on the
Where
Silent
are the
King
men?
himself. The men? They're not Menhirs, are they?
Yeah, the men here. Not there.
Oh, is this a... Right, this is a pants joke, all right? I can only apologise to my co-host, who I'm now calling my co-host, horrific bants, all right?
Okay. Are we on turn 2 for the Deathwatch as well?
Turn 1 for the Deathwatch.
Just turn 1?
Turn 1, yeah.
Oh, okay. So slow.
Necron's got first turn.
Ah, okay. I'm just going to double check.
Yeah.
We're just going to refresh the score, make sure that's updated as well. Looks like it has. Give it a second, guys. I appreciate there's lots of white boxes. It'll catch up in a second. Yeah, we don't look like we've got a score yet for this table. So the... Let's have a look. No, we don't. We haven't got a score yet on this table. We do have direct assault for the Necrons. And that's why he's got 3 VP. There we go. It's all updated. Sometimes it just takes a minute. You know, it's very early. It's not had a monster. It's not had a G Fuel yet.
You'd be very angry if I started pouring Monster on your PC, mate.
I would be very annoyed, yes. But yeah, so this is a very swarmy Deathwatch, as you've said. Yeah. It's just like 6 kill teams. That's all it is. And all the kill teams are pretty much the same. It's loads of bikes, loads of infantry.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
So it's a very, very cool list. So what do you think his plan here is
Daniel,
here?
who's playing the Necrons, yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
quite. He's tried to shield out that middle objective. So the
Shield.
Scarabs. The Scarabs have come forward to deny him moving round them. The
No.
Ghost Ark has blocked the bottom path. I think he's thinking, look, I'm going to give up these, probably the Ghost Ark and the Scarabs to charges
They
and
are
stuff
a
like
screen.
that.
They are a screen.
literally there to screen.
A TV
and then he's
screen.
hoping that maybe turn 2, his Lich Guard will survive to be able to go in and do some chopping on some of these Deathwatch units.
Am I helping?
I mean, you're
Chop,
just
chop.
enjoying painting on the screen, aren't you?
I am, yeah. It's really good. What do you think?
I
It
think
actually works as well.
it does look really nice, yeah. Chat, let's give us maybe a 7
We've
out
got
of
the
10
no
for that.
shield. We've got a screen.
Yeah.
This has got Tetris on it. Why not?
Wow.
And then, you know, we've got a square. That's
Chat,
got
please
Tetris
put
on.
me out my misery and say
And then-
something to change
Then
his
we got Chop Chop.
thought path right now.
This is fine. This is
mental.
fine.
So yeah, I think Daniel has played for, I'm going to move out into the middle, throw some units away turn 1, and hope for a counter charge and to do some damage when Kevin comes out.
Yeah.
That's the plan, and
That
it
sounds
looks
like
like it's worked.
It sounds like it's going to work. Yeah, exactly. So thank you very much for everyone tuning in and watching and hanging out and having a great time. I love you all. It looks like we've got all but one. Let's have a look. We've got ZM35. We've got
Mikey's struggling to count, guys.
FMCG 01 for the giveaway. Thank you very much. If you want to support the channel, subscribe or gift a sub on Twitch or become a member or super chat on YouTube. You'll be entered to a giveaway for an Ork Combat Patrol.
Yeah, which
so
is
thank you very much.
kindly donated by the guys at Hobby Workshops, one of our
Exclamation point
sponsors.
hobby in chat. Or there's
my
a link
God.
in the description.
Now, Hobby Workshop, yeah, they are in Barnsley, okay?
They work their asses off in the shop for hobby.
Absolutely, and it is genuinely one of the if you've never discovered Hobby Workshop before, yeah, they do 25% off pre-orders of
Which have
Games
just gone
Workshop
live
stuff.
like 15 minutes ago,
Yeah,
so you can go pre-order now.
25% off. So whatever's just come out on GW today, 25% off online pre-orders, and normally 22% off GW stuff across the board.
Boy,
That's great.
that's a lot.
It is.
That's more than
incredible. And you're
most.
supporting a friendly local gaming store. It's run by
Legends.
two guys.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Oh,
Andy
well.
and Jamie, legends. Thank you so much for sponsoring
Legends.
the
Thank you
stream.
for sponsoring the stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for UDAP for getting the alert in there. Really appreciate it. So it looks like Kev is starting the shooting phase. What's he shooting?
So he was just picking on the men here. I believe one of them is gone. I think there's only just one left, but we'll get an update from the table boss.
Not the
about
men
that.
there. No, there's no men there anymore.
God.
Get it? That
Mikey,
was
can
Cumbelina's joke,
can we swap?
but that's mine.
Yeah. God.
So the men here, and now they're
So
off the board.
as you can see, one of the men here is down to 4 wounds.
Okay. So only 4 wounds around. They have a few. They're really good. The Silent King is only T7.
Yep.
And he'll be able to 4 plus in run, 3 up save. But the men here is keeping him around longer, and it also means because he's only got 16 wounds, I believe, so he can benefit from obscuring, which is really cool.
Got you, yeah.
Which is really cool. Hey, Gunbelieve, thank you much for the 5. Look at that shiny down there. Look at the shiny. Love it. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it.
Gunbelina, as always, thank you so much. And to everyone who's donated, put some money in for a super chat, become a member. We appreciate you, and we are going to put you in that draw for that Orc Combat Patrol at the end of the day today. So thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Now, they are using a dice tray. We were planning on having the dice cameras up, but we just had so many technical issues that we didn't bother having the dice camera. So we can probably just tell the players to just roll on the table rather than in the tray, because we don't need a tray because we don't have a camera for it. So that's okay.
If we just switch over to table 1, Mikey.
Shall we have a look? Is it Sister's turn?
It's currently Sister's turn.
Oh,
it's
interesting.
Basically, we're heading towards the charge phase very soon. Still just in the shooting phase currently, but it looks like he's making a beeline for the squig off.
Oh, really? Maybe we could get the camera to look at the squig off.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get the camera to look at the squig off in this
Hints
table.
to the table, boss. Some Seraphim have dropped up at the top
Brett can't hear
left of your screen.
Oh, yeah? Up here?
Up there. So that's some Seraphim. Repentia as well down here.
Seraphim? Zephyrim?
Yeah.
They've got swords, Thomas.
Yes, that's the one.
They've got swords.
And they're making a beeline for the squig off. They're obviously going to need a 9 charge out of deep strike, and some Repentia as well in the middle of your screen, just on the right of the building, heading towards Squig as well. It looks like he wants to pin the squig off in and start picking at its ankles. All right? With the swords and blades. Just start chopping away.
Yeah, exactly. Shall we try and have a look? I think we're ready. We're going to get a thumbs up when it's ready.
It's a very
It's very important service. There he is. Look at him coming round the corner.
If that's not worth a super chat just for that incredible shot, all right, and the work that Brett's just put into getting that, I don't know what
Brett
is
has
right
spent
now.
at least 3 seconds setting up that camera. Overcharged Plasma Gaming says, Squig off, don't kill him, he's too cute. He is very pretty, to be fair.
He's incredibly well painted.
What we need is some little...
Don't draw on his face.
We need some little pink cheeks. Ooh-woo. We need ooh-woo. Ooh-woo. Don't you like his pink cheeks?
Oh, they're beautiful. I've got some good news for Squig-Off fans.
Okay.
The Repentia, which are in the bottom of the screen, in the middle of the screen, in a minute, when Mikey decides he wants to move back.
The Squig-Off's blushing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go.
The Repentia failed the charge. He did a reroll, failed their charge as well. So the Squig-Off might be all right.
Ooh.
I know.
He's very kawaii. I agree. That was the point. So the Squig-Off's currently surviving. Now this boy has a lot.
Squig-Offs. When was the last time we saw one on the table in a competitive format, mate? It's just so cool.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you what it does? Because it is the gargantuan Squig-Off. It has 36 wounds at T8 and strength 12. What are you laughing for? That's not funny.
36 wounds. That's incredible.
It is a lot of wounds. It has some huge tusk, which is strength 12 -4, D3 +3 damage. It has loads of guns as well. Now I can't, for some reason, the Warhammer 40k app, which is fine.
Okay.
That isn't loading right now. Thank you. Can he actually move anywhere else with that terrain? No.
No, I think it's side to side and back to front.
That is a great question. It can run. Yeah, it can run around the bottom, up and down. You know. No, I think the players have kind of agreed because it's not supposed to be on a base. The base is there just because.
The base is there
Alex
just for pretty reasons.
So I think they've just said you can fit through, which is fine. It still only counts as 1. Exactly. But no, it should be very interesting. War Down Under, absolute legends in chat. How's it going? Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate you. But yeah, it's interesting because the Squig-Off is 500 points. Right? It's 500 points. But it is a big distraction.
It is. It's certainly got the attention of the Sisters player, hasn't it? Let's be honest.
It's definitely grabbed the attention of the viewers. Look at him, he's so cute.
I just want him to survive. I actually don't care if the Orc player loses this.
I think Corrode from Goonhammer thought I was talking about him because he blushed. He blushed as well. He looked a bit kawaii. Sorry, Liam. I was talking about the squig off. I was talking about the big alien made of resin.
Oh, yes.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I'm big up to Alex even transporting that here. I mean...
It's very impressive.
Do you think he just, like, put it on the passenger seat and strapped it in and went, come on, you're coming with me to a
coming
tournament,
with
you
me.
boy.
Okay. So these guys, it looks like we've had a couple of failed charges. We've got some... it looks like we've got some Repentia killing Squig Boss. Sorry, Squigosaur. Not Squigosaur. Not One Smasher Squig.
So, combat currently is these Repentia into the cavalry here, which are the Squig boys. Absolutely butchering them currently, here. But we'll get an idea on how many are dead in a minute.
It's just Repentia doing Repentia things.
Yeah, absolutely. Sacrosanct are going to try and deal with the Knob on Smasher Squig as well, which they've gone into in the middle.
Yeah. But yeah, the Squigosaur and the kill rigs are looking pretty safe right now, which is kind of important.
They live to fight another day, or stomp another day in the case of the Squig-off.
They do. Exactly.
So, I feel like there's... Alex, the Orc player, is doing a big stance for a big role right now. I felt like
he keeps turning around and laughing. I don't know what he's saying. He's trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
The Sisters player looks like he's just done something very cool. And Neil's going to tell us what just happened, or he's just going to look at it.
I don't think Neil knows himself. Neil's just perplexed.
It looks like he just rolled a lot of wounds, I think. That is quite a few. And I think we're about to lose some cavalry.
Yeah. We're about to lose 5. 5, so there should be 1 left, I believe.
5 of the Squig Hog Riders?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What makes kill rigs so good? They're really tough. They've got loads of wounds. And they're just very killy.
Yeah.
Because they've got the harpoons.
Yep.
They've got the guy in the back who does the psychic thingies. He does all that shenanigans, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. Oh, dear. Repentia doing Repentia things. Oh,
I think that was a squad of 5 Repentia as well.
Yeah.
That's
because they get like 4 attacks each.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the strength 7, 2 damage, -2 as well.
And obviously, basically taking them down to no save because they're Orcs with T-shirts. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They have a 4+, the Squig Hog Riders.
I think so. Yeah.
So what? Take them down to a 6+.
Yeah. And then it's F in the chat for anything that wants to kill. The things with Repentia is they're very easy to kill.
Yeah.
However, they are very killy.
Yeah.
But they die straight after, and they're very cheap for it, you know?
Definition of a glass cannon, aren't they, Repentia? You go in, you kill what you need to kill, and then you probably expect that they're going to die unless you can hide them somewhere behind line of sight blocking terrain. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody hell, checked out the prices at Hobby Workshop. They have the Orc Combat Patrol for roughly 122 Australian dollars. It's 230 Australian dollars from GW.
If that doesn't show you how incredible Hobby Workshop is,
well, there you go. Make sure you check it out.
Incredible. Exclamation mark hobby in the chat if you want to.
Is it an exclamation mark or an exclamation point?
All right. Are we going to really have that discussion? We've got 2 incredible games of Warhammer going on.
Oh, let's change the colour. Let's change the colour. Okay. We've got a line. Bam. And then a point. So is it a mark or a point?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have tuned into Hellstormwargaming right now. We're at the Goonhammer Open streaming games of Warhammer 40k
Shall we go see how
weekend.
Kev's got on?
Yes,
let's go see how
please.
Kev's got on.
Yes.
And let's see what's happening over there. So it looks like the Deathwatch are proper stuck in combat.
Yep.
They're having a great time. So again, this is Deathwatch. Oh, sorry, wrong player. Deathwatch versus Necrons. Now the Deathwatch are just loads of infantry. There's loads of lightning claws, chainsaws. There's a few cheeky hammers in there as well.
Yep.
And it looks like he's hit the Scarabs and he's also hit the Lich Guard and maybe even the Scorpet Lord. Now, the Scorpet Lord, how do you rate him? What do you think? You like him? You think he's cool?
I don't think he's the most optimal choice. He's a cool model, but I'm not sure that, like, I think you can get cheaper options for Necrons that do just as good of a job. So
yeah,
I think that's the thing. He's a bit pricey. He's
like
nice,
he destroys rerolls, which is nice.
But you need to take a lot of destroyers.
Yeah.
Are you really taking a lot of destroyers at the
I think
moment?
he's got a couple in this list, right?
He does, but normally in lists of Necrons, are you seeing a lot of destroyers at the moment?
No.
Not really, are you? So.
No, he's kind of killy. He's got like a 3 damage sword that's -1 to hit. It's kind of like a Thunderhammer.
Yep.
A little close, you know. But it's not like... It's not mega. It's not very exciting, I would say. It's very slow like Necrons.
I mean, would you rather see Catans on the table? Probably now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Lehman Rose, thank you much for subscribing on Twitch. Really appreciate you. Thank you very much. You are entering our giveaway as well. So thank you very much.
I think we just had something big happen on table 1, Mike. I hate to jump back so quickly, but
let's
we've had
go.
something big happen on table 1.
What's happened? What's happened? We're going to find out.
The one surviving Squig Hog boy killed all of the Repentia in reply.
This one boy here?
That one boy.
Well, let's give him a crown. What a legend. There we go. He's killed 4 of the 5 Repentia.
4 of the 5.
Hell yeah. He's got a little crown. Do you like it?
I like it, yeah.
Is my drawing getting annoying yet? I love drawing.
I like it. I just...
you just don't understand
I don't know how to show you full appreciation for your artistic skills, Mikey.
No, so he's managed to kill them all back. Now, again, as I said, the Repentia is super easy to kill. He's just going to fall out and shoot it with probably some sort of shooter, and he's just going to die. It's not like a 5-up save. Yeah. That's it, you know?
If we jump back, though, I'm afraid, straight away to Table 2, it is slice and dice time, Deathwatch into Necrons, and as expected, Deathwatch doing what they do best. They are purging the Xenos. Okay?
They do that very well. I keep going to the wrong one. My apologies. It's because they're on... Oh, sorry. That one. There we go. I keep getting the... It's because they're on different turns.
Yes.
Maybe this wasn't a great idea. It's fine. It's fine.
Hope you're enjoying it at home anyway.
Yeah. As has been pointed out, we're talking about the Skullpet Lord. Yes. He's not super killy, but also he's nowhere near the destroyers. I think the destroyers are like...
They're down here on the
one
left.
Here.
Yeah.
The Skullpet destroyers over here. Oh dear. I think there's not 8, there's only 3. But that's okay. We can fix that. Let's fix it now, shall we? Tech support, you should have told me of this, but you didn't. Wait for it.
Oh.
Bam, look at that. Fix it live on stage. This
is not just thrown together, this, Mikey. This is professional to the extreme.
It's not bad. It's all right. 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
5 out of, can I get a 5 out of 10 in chat, please? Appreciate it. You can mark an exclamation point, but you can't point an exclamation mark.
Michael, that is incredible, but also very confusing at the same time. Thank you for tuning in today,
I like
mate.
how that's what everyone's talking about. Everyone's talking about the exclamation mark.
You come to watch Warhammer. We're here. We're streaming Warhammer, and you're talking about an exclamation mark.
Warhammer. See? See Warhammer. You can't really see the dots, you know. There we go. Warham
is what we're here for on Saturday morning at the Goonhammer Open in Nottingham.
Yeah. I think he's there for counterpunch. He might have the -1 damage warlord trait, but I didn't look at the list Tom did. So, it might do. But don't forget, you can always have a look at BCP to have a look. Best Coast Pairings, it's a free app. Go to Goonhammer Open, search for it. You can see all the lists. You can see all the matchups. You can see all the pairings, etc. So, but it looks like the Table 1 have done a runner.
They're going to the toilet, but I just thought I'd keep that quiet, just keep them their privacy.
No, we'll tell everyone.
I didn't want to follow them with the camera.
Stream. We own them now.
Hi, we're going to stream you in the toilet, boys. All right, hurry up. Yeah, still the Deathwatch combat phase right now, the fight phase for them. Just obviously so many small squads, just taking the time to get through and murdering all the Necrons.
So it looks like the Scarabs are down to 1 base with a few wounds left. They got 1 wound left. Yeah, thank you. It's got 1 wound left. But I think Kev is really wanting to hit those Lich Guard. Now, the Lich Guard are kind of annoying.
Yep.
Kind of annoying.
4
up in 1, 2 up save. They've got Storm Shields.
Yep.
They've also got 2 wins each, and they reanimate on 5s. Maybe, I don't know if he's used to strat this turn. He might do. That would be very good for it.
Can Kev counter that with the making things reanimate on a 6, or is that just the Necron Warriors?
It's any Necron unit.
Any Necron unit. So he could counter that and do a bit of a, all right, well, I'll keep you on.
Get gone. Off your pop. Because the Scarabs can get back up, but they're harder to get back up. You need to roll 4 successful, whereas the Lich Guard only need 2.
Yeah.
If you kill like 5 of them, that's 10 rolls, you know?
Yeah.
You might get 2. It might be good.
So the Scarab Swarm has gone. That's the final one. It was there basically just for screening anyway, so I think he accepted they were going to get gone. Get gone, Scarabs!
Get gone, boys. It'd be really cool if you get another angle on the Necron table, like a nice camera angle of maybe the combat that's going on or something like that. We will find out. We will find it, and it'll be great. Because it looks like we're about to hit the Ghost Arc. I think that's that unit now, because that's not so important. Because the Ghost Arc, not that scary.
No, it's just there to help reanimation, isn't it? So.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got a few guns that you can shoot in combat, but it's not scary in combat. It's just like some rapid fire, which is going to do anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, there are a couple of heavy thunder hammers going into the Ghost Arc as well, so you'd hope they'd do some work in a second. So.
Yeah, exactly that.
It's crazy to think this is still turn 1. I think, obviously, the Necron player was very aggressive turn 1, wasn't he?
It's a slog type of matchup, you know? It's Deathwatch, which are very killy, but lots of bodies, versus Necrons, which are kind of killy, but there's a lot of them, you know? It looks like we're checking the codex. We'll find out what Brett's done with the camera. Hey, that's not bad. That's beautiful.
So, apparently, the Heavy Thunderhammer's just done 12 wounds to that Ghost Ark. They're just checking how many wounds a Ghost Ark actually has to see if it's gone. So it's got 2 left.
2 left. It's got 2 remaining. Obviously, the Ghost Ark has essentially transhuman as well, so he's wounding it on 4s.
Yeah.
You know, we can't see the Ghost Ark. We can see all the warriors and Lich Guard.
It is a great shot, though.
It's a beautiful shot. Yeah, exactly. Will it be good as a squig-off shot, though, Mikey? If I don't see the Silent King with pink anime cheeks, I'll be sad. Well, we'll try and get some pink anime cheeks on the Silent King soon. Shall we try?
I just want to see the squig-off charge at some point, don't you?
Yeah, we can't see his face. That's the problem. We've got a nice shot of Kev's arms, so we'll just go back to the top down. Ignore that. We're looking in the codex. What does everything do? What does everything do? Who knows?
Come to a tournament, but I'm just going to check. Anyway, it's fine. Can report that table 1 is back from the toilet. All right.
Okay,
just in case anyone in chat was worried that they got lost or anything.
So it looks like we're going to try and pile in with some warriors, or we're staying within warriors. We're about to find out. Is it going to blow?
It's currently warriors getting out of the Ghost Ark. Just rolling to see if any die.
My apologies. Well, you do have to disembark before you get out. Because if you can't fit, you're kind of donezo.
Yeah.
So you have to disembark and then roll.
Right. Okay.
Which is very important. Which you're going to be about to find out. Let's have a look. Because if he can't get out, he'll have to use emergency disembark, which is going to cost him CP. Not the end of the world. But it's forcing him to use CP, which is kind of annoying. Excuse me. Is he just doing some...
So the Ghost Ark has paid a CP to auto-explode, hoping to potentially do some mortal woundage into that Deathwatch squad.
I knew that was coming. We knew it. It's auto-boom. Auto-boom. Get rid.
Is it D3 mortals? It will be, won't it?
Yeah,
so...
but also he's going to be hitting himself.
Yeah.
You know, his warriors are really close to this. So the warriors are right next to the Ghost Ark. Is literally just behind here. You know, it's like sat there, basically. That's where the Ghost Ark is. So it's going to be hitting these. But it's hopefully going to be hitting some of these squads as well. I think that's the plan. We've got all the Deathwatch inside that building as well, look. There you go. But they're hidden. And they're hidden again. So it looks like... So this is just racking up that... no prisoners.
Yes, it is, yeah, absolutely.
Which is good. Which is good. That's kind of what he wants to do. He wants to rack up no prisoners to get a few more wounds here and there, you know.
Also says he's trying to, with this auto-explode, trying to make a bit of space for himself to get out as well. So I think that's the...
Yeah. I want to... Auto-explode with Crosson is what's won me games. It's very good. You do get a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So we just having a little bit of a technical issue. 1 second. I think there's been a war on table 1, if you didn't hear that.
I don't know if anyone heard that, but apparently turn 2 is war turn. Yeah.
What the war does, do you know?
I don't know at the moment. I'm assuming it is. Is it +1 attack for all of the +1 attack, +1 to charge?
Yeah, it's also +1 AP on the turn he calls it.
Wow. Okay.
And turn 2, it's just +1 attack.
Oh right. Okay.
So, but still, +1 attack and +1 AP. Which is really good.
And I think everyone is fully aware that a WoW was called. The entire room just went silent.
Yeah, so normally... So, let me tell you a story, Tom.
Oh,
Back
all right.
in 7th
Story
and 8th
time with
edition,
Mikey.
Or 7th edition.
7th edition? We're going back. We're going back to the war, yeah?
We used to have the war.
Yeah.
Right? And at every event I went to, when someone called a war, they warred.
Really?
Called a war, right?
Was it like part of the rules pack?
Then everyone joined in. So if they called a war, all the other Ork players would war at the same time to join in.
Yes.
To feel part of the war, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
However, It just seemed kind of awkward because Alex ward and then everyone else was just dead silent.
I think he was hoping for some moral support from fellow Ork players.
He just didn't get it at all.
And there are a few Ork players here as well.
Yeah. So we're going to get an update from Table 1. What's happening?
Brett is currently going to get a beautiful shot of the Squigoth, so you can draw some lovely rosy cheeks on it again, Mikey. The Squigoth has moved, can report. It's been stomping around the table. And reports from the table are that Alex's plan is to charge everything, which seems like a solid plan if you're an Ork player. Neil wanted me to add that that was also with everything. He wants everything in combat by the end of the turn, apparently.
You kind of got to when you call the war, because you get such a big benefit that you kind of need to hit everything at the same time.
Yes.
You know, you need to feel the full benefit.
So thank you so much for joining us today, guys. We're going to be here until about 9 p.m. tonight, so hopefully you can stick with us as long as you possibly can. We're going to be streaming 2 games every single round, so if there's any players that you've got at this event as well and you're like, oh, you'd love to see them on stream, let us know heading into Game 2 and Game 3 as well. We'll do our best to try and get some players on stream that you'd love to see some armies from. Obviously, heading into Day 2, we'll be picking up the top players for some of the top tables at the end as well, so you'll get to see a bit of everything over the weekend, guys. If you've got any questions about what's currently going on the table as well, make sure you drop it in the chat. We can hopefully answer them as well. Got a couple of table bosses today running around. Neil, Brett, the absolute legends. We're all wearing ties as well. We're doing this proper. Going seriously formal at a Warhammer event. It's our first stream back since probably 2019, since before the COVID times as well, which is really cool to be back. I think the last one we did with his Northeast Open. Yeah, we're going that far back. Overcharged Plasma Gaming. Those creator objective markers, you'll find them at the shop. Hellstormwargaming/shop. What a place if you want them.
Yeah, exactly.
Incredible, aren't they?
Yeah. So is that not working? Cool. Okay. Right. Well, that idea went down the hole, but never mind. So, table 1. Table 1. Squigoff. There it is.
Oh.
It has moved.
Those sisters better start running now. That's all I'm saying.
Those battle sisters aren't having a great time. What do you think? Who would win in a fight? A Squigoff or 5 battle sisters?
I mean, why do you even ask that question? It's a no-brainer. Squigoff every time.
Yeah. Now the problem is with this is that the Squigoff moves quite quick. It moves like 10 inches. Okay?
Yeah.
However, if it can't get its base over because it's just so big, it just can't move through them.
Right, okay.
It's kind of stuck right now, but it is on the objective and it's probably going to kill them. It has a lot of guns and it has a lot of tusks, a lot of claws, lots of things, you know. Well, the Battle Sisters have securely, with OBSEC, held that objective and got in the way. So... which is very good for the Sisters player. That's kind of what it's just kind of like creating a wall, basically. So what do you think, Tom? What do you think is going to happen on this table?
So I think this is effectively going to be the turn that makes or breaks this game. I think Alex has got to go in there with everything, and he's got to try and wreck everything he can and do as much damage as he possibly can, because at the moment the VP game is firmly in the hand of Thomas with the Sisters. He is where he wants to be. I think Alex now has to go in, hope for the best, and hopefully do enough damage so that that Thomas can't respawn next turn. I think that's the plan. Currently in the shooting phase. I'll give you an update from the table in a second about what's currently happening. I think the kill rigs are currently shooting. Just a little update from Table 2, even though we're just currently sat on Table 1. Turn 1 has finally finished. Just finishing up the combat phase.
It's about time. They're only over an hour into the round.
I was about to say, Kev was doing some chopping of those Necrons.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the board. It was a bit of a mosh pit, but he's thinned out some of those Necrons as well. Yeah, Inquisitive X, big fan of the kill rigs. I think they'll. It's nice to see 2 on the table as well, especially because they've not been out that long. So Alex has definitely been working hard on that paint table and stuff. So hopefully they're going to do some shooting and some charging. And hopefully they're going to be eating sisters for dinner. Don't forget, if you've just tuned in, we're here all today and all weekend. Today, you have a chance of winning a sexy Orc Combat Patrol box. If you like the look of these Orcs on Table 1, you could have some yourself. We've got an Orc Combat Patrol box giveaway thanks to Hobby Workshop, who are sponsoring us for this weekend. If you super chat on YouTube, if you become a member on YouTube, if you subscribe on Twitch, if you donate on Twitch, all of those things will get you an entry to get yourself the Orc Combat Patrol. It also supports us who are here this weekend, all weekend, out of the goodness of our hearts. And Mikey, bless his cotton socks, was up very late making this stream work, so any of your help will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, as always. And just for being here in the chat and stuff, even if you can't donate or get involved and stuff, just joining in with the conversation, it really helps us out. Let us know there's people out there. Hello if you're out there. On table 2, just a bit of Necron fighting back over with the Deathwatch, and apparently the Lich Guard didn't manage to kill anything in return because Kevin, he CP rerolled one of the saves on his Storm Shield and passed it. So the Lich Guard unfortunately whiffed fighting back against some of those Deathwatch. As you can see, Alex struggling a little bit on the VP game at the moment. The kill rig just popping some shots off at some Battle Sisters at the moment in the middle. I believe against just the Battle Sister squad right in front of it. There's also some Sacrosants as well currently sat on that middle objective. They might be quite hard to shift with their 4+ invul saves. Maybe he'll do that charging in, maybe with some mortals. We will get an update of how many Lich Guard are dead and how many are alive in a second. No worries for you, da PP. I've now said PP on stream. I'm very proud of myself.
FN now, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Really appreciate you. Legend. Appreciate it.
So the
and
first
Des
kill,
as well. Thank you very much for the sub as well, buddy.
First kill rig's finished shooting. The second one's going to try and finish off that squad of sisters in the shooting phase.
My apologies. Tom, I'm so sorry. I left you all alone there.
It's all right. I enjoyed just chatting to the chat. I hope they enjoyed me. Are they all right?
But we're actually working now. We've got the whole stream working.
Oh, my God. The 5-man squad of Battle Sisters finally out of there. It took a kill rig and a half to do it.
Where were they?
You know,
Where
they
were
were just in front of his nose here.
Were they just here?
They were smelling the kill rig's breath.
Ooh,
yeah.
Gross. They would be very stinky. Maybe they should have a tic tac. Maybe the kill rigs stink.
Yes. In fact, can I just go back to speaking on my own? All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank
go for
you.
It.
Hello.
Pete, thank you very much for the £12 super chat.
Oh,
wow,
Pete.
my blood angels got pwned by Gaskell last Sunday.
Oh.
That is kind of what they do.
Is that why more of a cry while like a whoa?
Yeah. Shall we cut over to table 2?
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Let's have a look.
I really want to know what's happened to the Lich. Oh, hello.
There's
a scrum and a half in the middle.
Bit of a scrum. So the Lich Guard kill. Well, sorry, we're gonna get a repeat of the Lich Guard. The Lich Guard kills 7 Marines. 7 in total.
6 in total.
That's 6. It's because he's pointing his finger.
Extra fingers.
So the Lich Guard killed 6 Marines in total. So the Lich Guard were kind of like the counterpunch here, right?
Yeah.
There we go. We got a nice little bit of a nice panoramic shot.
It
let's
does,
call
yeah,
it. You know,
really
cinematic.
nice. Yeah.
Very cool. Very epic. So basically, we're in turn 2 now. We're in turn 2. We're on Dan's turn 2. He's called Direct Assault. Oh, it is still turn 1.
It's still turn 1. He's just piling in, doing his attacks back in combat.
Listen. It's not up to us to keep the players on time, but they have been playing for over an hour.
Right. Okay.
But do you think they'll actually finish the game?
Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be a scrum in the middle of the field
Who
until
doesn't
the
love
end.
a good scrum, though? Let's get back into it.
No.
Let's go to table 1. Still Kev's turn 1. Kev has managed to get through the Ghost Ark and pile straight through. And get onto the middle objective, which is really good.
Most of Kev's first turn was just getting through the screen, wasn't it? The Ghost Ark, the Scarabs, trying to get to the meat in the middle.
Adam Lane, thank you much for the £9 donation. Really appreciate it. How much have you guys warg on stream? How much to have you guys warg on stream? What do you reckon?
Oh, is into the entire room? Or like just are we talking loud?
20. Yeah,
are we talking
20,
loud? Because
20,
if we're talking loud, we're gonna need some.
Yeah,
we're gonna need some real incentive.
I can't wait for you to do it because you're a very quiet, reserved
I'd do it
person.
stood up as well. So I'm a bit.
You'd stand up?
I'd do it stood up. I'd give it the full beans.
No, you just warg into the microphone.
Okay.
But you know. So Kev has just failed the morale. He failed his morale test, which will deny him points at Oath of Moment, which is very crucial.
Yeah, you're not allowed to fail morale.
If you fail morale, dunzo.
Yeah.
So maybe you should have combat squadded.
That's a good point, that is.
So then you're less likely to fail morale because you just die normally.
Yeah.
But if you fail morale, no Oath of Moment.
Looking at the dead piles as well, Mikey. There's a few dead Deathwatch over
quite a
there.
lot of Deathwatch
I mean, the Necron.
They kind of just died and then they just got back up again. That's kind of what they do, right?
Yeah, Dan's lost what? 1 man here. He's Ghost Ark.
Men who? Men there?
Right. Am I saying it wrong, or
No.
are you just enjoying taking the big
It's
out
called
of it?
men here.
Good, got ya. All right.
So it's interesting. So it looks like we're just about to wrap up. We've got a few more warriors fighting. They might take out a few Deathwatch. Shall we talk over on table 1?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let's have a look at what's
have a
happening with
look
the
at
squig off. The
table
squig off is still standing.
Let's quick off.
Can we have a
Ooh,
cheers in chat,
baby,
please?
let's go.
Every time we pan over, we just need a big celebration every time we see the squig off still stood there. All right?
Yeah, and then we need an awkward
Oh, here we go.
little sweat drop.
All right, is he getting a bit nervous about the
Yeah,
sisters? Do you think he's a bit scared?
Yeah, he's like, ooh, hello.
Can we have like the anime white thing when he's angry as well? When he does a charge, I want the little white cross.
Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you
Yeah.
mean. So we need.
When he does the charge.
So we need white.
Oh.
Like we need to make like a little box.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh.
Right. This is our box to draw on, and then we get that, and it's something like that.
Yes,
That's angry
exactly
anime.
like that. I want
I watch
angry
way
anime.
too much anime.
That is incredible.
So it looks like we're going to be charging. Probably not with the squig off. Is that base off the table? Yeah, but the squig off doesn't come on a base.
Yeah, so it's
it
sort
is
of like
purely
there
there for
critic.
decoration.
Yeah.
Backer. It's a sussy backer. So the squig off model is wholly on the table, as you can see. There it is. But you know, ooh. So it looks like we're going to be charging with the squig off. Let's zoom in. There's a picture.
This is
There's an
like
extra
Inception.
cameraman. There's an extra cameraman. There we go. Here's the charge. I think you might have made it.
Oh, can we have a big? Oh,
There they go.
good. It's more of a side shuffle. It's more of a side shuffle. There we go.
So because he can't quite get to the sister, they're saying that. Oh wait, they're picking him up.
Feeding
That's
the
fine.
sister to the squig off as a snack.
There we go. So we're putting him on the base. It's a very nice base. It's its own gaming board. Which is very cool. Which is very epic, very cool. So they're basically just saying, like, it's close enough. We can't quite do it because of the base as well. So shall we have a look at the rest of the table? It looks like the kill rigs are just charged the Repentia here, as you can see. Why are we in black? Damn it. Let's try again. Let's get yellow. Yellow's great. So the Celestians here are setting to defend. So they're going to just stand still, get ready for the charge, and then get +1 to hit in the next fight phase, which is really good.
Yes.
They got 2 up, 4 up, and now they're hitting on 2s, which is actually pretty good.
That is really nice. What's that? Squad about 6 there maybe left?
It's only a unit of 5.
5? All right, okay. Is that
5.
character with them? Character support.
Adam Lane with the £18 donation for the WARG fund can't seem to donate 20 as I can't work YouTube.
Do we think Adam's tipped the balance enough there for us? Do
I
we
think
we're going to have to do it for him?
that's probably all right. Let me just enter him into the giveaway. Again. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate you.
Big moment as well. Just a quick update from Table 2, Mikey. They've moved on to Turn 2.
They've gone on to turn 2.
Yes, they've gone on to Turn 2.
I think we should save the war
Yeah.
for when the squig-off kills them.
All right, I like that.
And then we'll join in with the war.
All right.
Yeah. That's fair,
I
right?
want everyone on
Because
YouTube
it'd just
to
be
be
really
prepared.
random if we did it now while they're rolling charges.
Yeah, I got you.
That'd be really random. But it's going to be very cool.
Adam, I thank you, but at the same time, I'm not sure I'm going to thank you when I have to do this. But thank you anyway, mate. It's an incredible amount to donate. Thank you so much,
Thank you very
buddy.
much. Really appreciate it, buddy. And you're entered in to win an Orc combat patrol so you can warg at home.
He could literally do his own war in a few weeks. Who knows? I'm not sure.
Here we go. Here we go. Who's going to fight first? That's the question Alex is thinking. He's like,
Do I want to do the fun first with the Squig-Off?
Oh, it looks like it. It looks like getting
intervention.
heroic intervention. Oh, so Cannoness getting in there with the blessed blade, the righteous sword. Not the warg sword.
That
the
sounded
righteous.
like Dawn of War. That, you know, when you get the, what is it? What's the one on the Dawn of War game?
Four DAP. Thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got a bit of a rules query. If you can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. So if you've got something that charges, that has essentially fight first, and then if you trigger it to fight last, it then just counts as not charging, just goes to the middle. So it now is no longer counting as charging. So is that what we've got? We've got a fight last on a charging unit. So yeah, so it goes right into the middle basically. So Overcharged Plasma Gaming, thank you very much for the 9. Really appreciate it, buddy. You absolute legend. And Organ UK as well. Thank you very much.
Both of you guys added to the draw.
You are in. You're in. You're definitely in.
You're in the Cool Club. Do you want to be part of the Cool Club?
The Cool Club that's going to win.
Super chat. You can become a member. You can join us on Twitch. So many different ways you can get involved today. So thank you so much, guys.
So we're just trying to work out who goes first. So it's people who have fight first or charged. Then it's non-charging, so the opponent would go first.
Yes.
Then it's fight last, which would be the primary player who goes first. That's how combat works. Well done, everyone. If you all got that on your marks,
That
then
was like
make it
free
good.
coaching there.
ZM345, thank you very much for the 10.
Make it a loud wow. Oh, ZM. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I believe the Squig-Off is about to eat some sisters, Mikey, which is exciting.
Is it? Is it about to happen?
I think
if they get
so.
taken off,
Could you imagine if one
we're going to have
sister
to war.
survives? Oh, right,
So
okay.
war at the same time,
Oh,
one
right,
after the other?
No, at the same time. At the same time.
Okay,
Do
let's
it
wait
together
for
in a
it.
show of
Wait for it.
solidarity.
We're about to see. What if he fails? What if he fails? What if he doesn't kill them all?
Then
We just have to warg really quietly.
wait, yeah, wah.
A sad warg.
Wah, wah, wah. That's what we do. That's what we do. I've solved it.
Yes!
I knew I was here for a reason.
It.
5.
Ready?
It's 5.
3, 2, 1. War!
We did it. We did it. We did it for the stream.
We did it! Let's go!
Yes.
Oh, he didn't even fight. He didn't even fight. He just literally just battering random with the impact hits.
He
just the impact hits.
Squiggoff just currently battle sisters just bloody all over the actual over the
So the
field.
Squig-Off on the turning charges, D6 mortal wounds. He only went and rolled a 5. He charged a Seraphim as well.
Oh my
and then he
God.
killed another 5 with D6 mortal wounds.
What the hell?
Is it every unit? I thought it was just one.
I thought it was one as well.
You just charge everything.
I know.
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow! It's the highlight of the weekend already. It's only game 1.
Epic. This is amazing. What's happening? There's a Squig-Off. It's so cool.
I hope he wins because I want it on game 2. I just want to Squig-Off for the rest
We
of the
just won't
weekend.
make him move. It's like, no, you must stay.
Yes.
People are here for Squig. They're here for the anime Uwu Squig.
Make Squig-Offs great again.
They're already great. Did you not see him roll?
Yes, true. All right.
Oh.
It's just incredible.
That was very incredible, very incredible. So I think we're going to get a close-up of the kill rig now. The other Squig, the big Squig, little big Squig.
Yes.
Not a big Squig, a little big Squig.
the new Squig on the block.
The new Squig on the block.
Thank
That
you.
was good.
Thank you.
That was good. It
I've
doesn't
got-
happen often.
I know.
But that was
I've had 2 nice things in a row,
It's all right.
Mikey.
We're just going to get a nice shot of the board with some cool stuff in. What is the list? You can find it on Best Coast Pairings. Because Best Coast Pairings doesn't have a web version, we can't copy the lists over. It's kind of annoying, you know. Tom just sounded like Crash Bandicoot on his wah wah wah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What is that? The flying is that the flying support guy?
Yeah,
is that
pretty
what
much.
his name is? Yeah.
So we've got the kill rig. The kill rig who is fighting here. We've got the kill rig who's fighting these bad boys. Chop chop. There's
That's
a
the
sword.
Repentia.
There's a sword. Chop chop. Right? But Thomas has just used a stratagem for the Repentia to fight on death.
Yes.
So no matter what, the Repentia are going to try and do the stabby stab.
They're going to try and
They're
do the
gonna
kill rig
chop
in, let's
chop
be
back.
honest.
Yeah, exactly. Keep Squiggles great forever. Squid Game, excellent. What page? So you can find it on the app Best Coast Pairing. Search for Goonhammer Open. Search for Alex versus Thomas, and you'll find it.
That's table 10. I've even given you the number. That
If you
is the
watch it
sort
on
of
YouTube,
service
if
you
you
get.
really want to go in, you can actually rewind and find it.
Oh my god, cool.
So the kill rig has killed 4 of the 5 Repentia,
Right.
which is great.
Yeah, nice.
But
nice
the
effort.
4 are going to fight, and then there's another one that's fight. So it's basically the whole unit gets to fight back, essentially.
Yeah.
But then there's only 1, and they'll probably fail morale.
Yeah.
So.
But
Yeah.
they will get to fight back. That's all that really matters.
I mean, 75 points.
Yeah.
Wacky kill rig.
That's
you know?
it. That's all Thomas is bothered about. Trying
Yeah,
to take some
exactly.
wounds off that kill rig. Maybe doing it in all together. Is it 16 wounds on a kill rig?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that.
Something like that.
It's not
Something
bad.
sexy.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to come back to them, or they're just going to fight back right now. Make them all fight back at the same time. So obviously this turn is very important because he's getting the +1 AP and the +1 attack as well, which is very good. So, but yeah, the 2+ to do D6 more wounds on every unit you charge is insanely
It
good.
is.
Insane.
The only thing that really restricts it is its movement around the board and what it can charge, really,
Yes.
isn't it?
So
So
when you've got 2 excellent gentlemen playing on the same table, when it's on a massive base, which is basically its own gaming board, as we already mentioned.
Yep.
The fact that they're playing it fair and he's just like, yeah, he can basically reach this, he can basically reach this.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
good. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so whilst these guys are just resolving combat, we're just going to try and kill a kill rig, I think. I think we're probably going to be rolling saves for it. And then what we'll do in a few minutes, we'll cut over to table 2 and have a look at what Kev and Dan are doing.
Do you think Alex has killed enough in this turn, in turn 2?
Well, I don't know, but the Repentia have just done 10 wounds to the kill rig, so the
Oh.
kill rig's not having a great time.
Okay.
Especially because there's still one alive.
Yeah.
Or are they all dead, the Repentia?
No, they're all dead. Yeah, they all
Okay,
got cleared
my
up. But in
apologies.
death, that's still a good amount of wounds
That's
that have
good.
got through.
It's
But I mean,
really
you're
good.
looking at the table. I'm just wondering, there's lost a lot of his Squigosaur boys, Annie. His beast snaggers.
He's running a bit low. The sisters, it all comes down to the squig-off, you know?
Yeah.
It all comes down to the squig-off, really.
The other thing the Squigoth won't do for him is it won't hold objectives.
It
It
will
can only be
hold
in
one.
one place.
It will hold one very well.
Exactly.
But that'll all it's do.
So it's one of
It's
those
like
that
a
on the-
knight, basically.
Yeah.
It's an Orks version of a knight, but very cool.
Yeah. I
Now-
don't think the Squigoth will go down. I just don't think it's going to get him VPs.
Do much else.
Yeah, he just won't get him any VPs, I don't think, this game.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There was 15 tank busters in there, though. But, again, the tank busters currently are a bit trapped in there, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, exactly. Now, Thomas has Celestine left. He's still got more than Val. He's still got his home objectives, which is very important.
Yep.
But, I don't think Alex is doing quite enough. There was some cool stuff that happened. We need loads of more wounds, which is all good fun. But, we don't know. We don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So, over this side of the table, which we don't have a camera angles for, I'm very sorry. We've got some more Beast Stagger boys fighting a Rhino here. Basically, that's what's happening there. Now, that's probably going to die. I think they pretty much ran out all the less important combats. So, shall we cut to table 2?
Yeah, let's find out what's
Let's
happening with
go
Kevin.
to cut to table 2. Let's have a
And-
look. So, it is Dan's turn, right?
Yeah,
It's the
Dan,
Necron
yeah.
player turn. Let's have a look. So, Dan got a
Ooh.
massive lead.
VP
in his
lead there for
turn
Dan.
2.
He's incredible, yeah.
15 points for primary,
Yep.
holding 3, or holding more than your
Yep.
opponent and holding at least 2. He's got 3 for direct assault because he held them in the last turn. He's got ancient machineries, which is the Necron specific one. Do actions on objectives, do the points, do the things. You know how it is. It's essentially like a fancy banners, or like kind of like a spread the sickness on Death Guard.
Can you do that more than once in a turn on different objectives?
No, I think he did it turn 1, and
Right.
then he did it turn 2.
So that's what got you.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
which
right.
is good. But massive 34 points now,
Wow.
which is really
Yeah.
good. Really good. And it looks like he killed quite a lot.
Yeah.
We kind of left it because it was a bit of a slog.
Yep.
We kind of left them to roll out all their combat because every unit was in combat. So it looks like the Doomstalker in this turn has whiffed again, shot into some infantry, made all his saves because of the storm shields. But it looks like the Deathwatch have a lot less than earlier.
Yes, they do.
A lot less than earlier. Which is...
They're looking a little... No, I wouldn't say thin on the ground because there's still quite a few models there, but they're not in the full power, are they? Let's be honest.
No, exactly. Now, when we started this game, everyone was like, oh, well, Deathwatch are overtuned.
I thought Deathwatch would have won this, yeah.
But here we are.
Turn 2.
Necrons are, they're still holding 3 objectives. Now, the Deathwatch are holding 2.
Yep.
Because basically we've got Necron. The reason being is because of... He's got Relentless Expansionist and Eternal Conquerors.
That's the
one of
ones,
them lets you move. I think that's Relentless Expansionist. But Eternal Conquerors basically gives everything objective secured.
Yeah.
If you already have objective secured, you count as 2 models.
Yep.
So that central objective is Necrons. Big N.
Absolutely, yeah.
Big N in the chat. But the Deathwatch have this one, and they have this one.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting because this one is the prime target. Now, Kev has Direct Assault, so he needs it. He's also got Stranglehold, which he didn't score in his first turn.
He needs that objective, doesn't he?
He does. He really needs it.
Or he needs an objective from somewhere.
But it doesn't look like he's quite hit hard enough.
It makes me wonder whether there's a bit of... Could he shift the bottom right? Could Kev play for the bottom right?
Go for this one?
Yeah. How much is holding the top? Does he have any? That's what I'm saying. Does he have a way to shove some units around? Yeah.
He's gotta get him there, which is the hard bit, That's the hard bit.
I think Kev potentially, if Kev loses a lot from this Necron turn, I think Kev could be in some trouble. I think Kev's taken a lot more damage than he expected because he lost a lot. Now it is a cool list. Oh, absolutely.
Loads of bikes.
Yeah.
Loads of bikes. Loads of infantry. But nothing really like heavy hitting. We've got loads of storm bolters, no real missile launchers or anything like that. Nothing real big to kill the Silent King.
Yep.
Not a couple of D6 damage here, D6 damage there.
Yeah, turn 1 was all just chaff shooting. It was bolters, literally, that was trying to do the work on it. So
yeah, exactly. But if you look at this side, like the Necrons have got quite a lot on this side to protect his home objectives.
Yep.
And yeah, just like Kev's trying to hit the middle, but there's still a lot of Necrons and not a lot of Deathwatch.
So far, Kev has been bounced off, hasn't he? He's literally gone, I'm going full steam ahead for the middle, and the Necrons have held out. Again, that nice big blob of Lich Guard still there. You've got that blob of 20 Warriors with the Ghost Reapers. They're really good. Yeah,
exactly, yeah. So the Ghost Ark and the Scarabs, which are acting as the screen, have screened really well because they've just slowed him down, kept him off the objectives. But the thing is as Overcharged Plaza Gaming has said, in this mission, at the start of your command phase, if you hold an objective, you hold it until your opponent takes it. So once Kev has got this objective here, he could literally just run away.
Yeah.
And go do something else. The problem is, as soon as one model touches this, it isn't Deathwatch, it's gone again.
And he's going to have to go back and deal with it.
He's going to have to go back and get it, yeah. Yep. But Kev doesn't have the mass units. He's got lots of chunky units. Similar to the Necrons, but the Necrons are a lot larger. They have more models. But there's quite a few chunky units, which is really good, but it's bad for morale, and he's got open moment, and it's bad for trying to hold all the board.
Yep.
Now, I don't think he expected to lose that much in combat. I think he expected to do more, and now he's going to have to pay the price for not doing enough.
I also don't think Kev thought that the Necron play was going to be as aggressive in turn 1. I thought Kev maybe thought with his he could have gone and put a couple of squads on the objectives.
Yeah.
He's got Storm Shield saves to try and weather some fire.
Yeah, exactly.
And make the Necron player come to him. But unfortunately, the Necron player has just come out and absolutely taken hold of the board control.
Yeah, exactly. Also, shout out to Walking Death 69 for that sub. 4 months in a row. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So if you want to enter to win an Orc Combat Patrol...
And who doesn't? Orcs
donated
on stream
by
right
Hobby
now
Workshop,
as well.
!Point Hobby in chat. You could win by becoming subscribing on Twitch, gifting a sub on Twitch, becoming a member on YouTube, super chatting on YouTube, or donations in general.
Yeah, and if
!Point don't know if you want to help out. So
I love it! !Point don't know.
Yeah. So it looks like we've got some charges. The Silent King is going for it. He's going behind that building where we can't see. We've got some lovely terrain, which is great, but obviously we can't see over it. That's bad. So the Scorpec Destroyer has charged the Watchmaster. having a great time. He's having the best time. Silent King, charge the units. What do you think? What do you think's going to happen, Tom? Tell me.
I would imagine.
Toby.
I would imagine.
Would you imagine?
I don't play Necrons, Mikey, but I would imagine the Silent King's going to have a field day there.
The Silent King's very good.
Yes.
He gets loads of attacks.
Yeah.
He also makes units fights last.
So he's striking first.
He is the king.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone kneels before him. He's very much the Cetra of 40k. I mean, Cetra doesn't exist anymore, but it's like, you kneel before me because I don't kneel.
Absolutely. So I would
so
imagine...
they will kneel, and Neil will tell us what's happening.
If that's a squad of, 5, you would hope he's picking most of those 5 up, hopefully, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
You'd hope.
Yeah, he's very good. He gets lots of attacks, lots and lots of attacks, because I think he's still on full bracket. So Silent King's on full bracket. So the Silent King's in. He's on full wounds. He's still got men here.
Yeah, I think the men here's down to maybe about 4 or something. I think so. I think.
Is he there? The men there?
Oh. Mikey, we need to have a conversation. God help Mikey.
I'm very aware.
Thank you so much for being with us today, everyone.
This is going to be a very big turn for Dan. But while it is a big turn, do you know what's even bigger?
What is
the sponsors of this stream. Exclamation point sponsor.
I thought you were going to say the Squig. I thought you were going to say the Squigoth, but
yeah. So we've got Hobby Workshop sponsoring the stream. Absolute legends. Exclamation point Hobby. We've also got Elegoo as a promoting their Elegoo Saturn.
Yep.
Mid-size 3D printer, which you can print everything on, anything you like. Do what you like with it. And you can also go to 3D board game accessories if you don't have a 3D printer. You want some cool 3D accessories such as squad markers, which are being used in this game right now. Also, they do wound counters, rulers, objectives, everything like that.
Yep,
Exclamation point 3D in chat as well. Thank you very much, everyone, posting the links in the chat. And every time you click a link, it really helps us out. So thank you.
And if you're thinking of picking up any of the pre-orders this weekend as well, Hobby Workshop is literally a great place for it. They do 25% off GW pre-orders, which is insane. Great couple of lads just in Yorkshire as well.
So you can get all them. You can use the commands at whenever you like, or if you can't remember which one it is, exclamation point sponsor. Just exclamation point sponsor in chat. Anyway, Silent King.
What's he been doing, Mikey? Tell me what our Silent King is doing.
No, you tell me.
All right. Well, the Silent King so far has gone in and killed a bike.
Oh.
A bit underwhelming, in my opinion.
Maybe he's going to do anything else? Because he does have multiple profiles.
He does, yeah.
He's still going, yeah. He has like 3 profiles. He's got his Staff of Stars, his Staff of Moon, his Staff of Saturn.
Oh.
Exclamation point Elegoo.
Hey! Love it.
So he's going into that squad. Now, I know Kev has a few Storm Shields dotted around, so I imagine he's going to be using the Storm Shields first. But he is killing a few.
Yeah.
He's killing a few. And he gets to go first, which is the main thing, even though he charged, but then he stops everyone else interrupting, essentially, which is really good.
I think if Dan can deal with the things like the heavy thunderhammers and stuff like that would pose a threat to the Silent King.
Especially if Kev keeps making the saves to the Storm Shields, which it sounds like he is.
Yes. But it's one of those that I don't know, there's not much... The chaff shooting that Kev has isn't really going to deal with the Silent King. It's the heavy-hitting weapons in combat that are going to deal with it. And if we can whittle them down, if Dan can whittle them down, he could just end up surviving out on board presence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I think that might be the aim.
So, but he's also got the Scorpec Lord in there.
Yeah.
Who I said it didn't hit quite hard enough,
Yeah. I don't think he does either. I think he's a little pricey for what he does, but how did he do, Mikey, against the Watchmaster?
I said it didn't hit hard enough.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Oh, right.
That was it, the end.
It's like you preempted it.
That was it. Maybe he should have fought with the Scorpec Lord first, because obviously the Silent King makes everyone fight last.
Yeah.
But you can't interrupt that unless the players have got confused that. So you can't use the interrupt strat if you've been told to fight last. You just have to fight last.
Wow, okay.
So it's really good play to go with the Silent King and another unit, make the Silent King fight, make them fight last, and then fight with the other unit first, because you still get your 2 with no interruptions at all.
Yeah.
But the Scorpec Lord did nothing anyway. You want to see Monolith versus Squigoff? I don't think there's Monoliths at this event.
I mean, if that did happen, we could definitely consider getting that one on stream.
All
right,
cool.
That's all I'm saying. All right.
Cool.
Everyone's loved the Squigoff.
We can't
so
choose
far.
the matchups. We can only choose the pairings.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
So do we know what that strat does? The strat that Kev has just used. Do you know what that does?
Death to the alien.
At least we're not having to stream this from my Sky broadband. I know.
Can confirm broadband in a school sports hall is better than Mikey's house.
It is, yeah. It is much better sometimes. So Death to the Alien has been used to give Kev an extra attack where he's fighting back with his veterans into the Silent King, which is going to be interesting. I think he might be able to take that Menia down. The men there. The men won't be there anymore.
Men all gone there?
Men not there.
Yeah, men not there. I like it, yeah.
But it doesn't sound like he's doing a great deal. It doesn't sound like he's doing a great deal. He could be doing a lot better, but he's not.
Yes.
And that's it's just a slog, this table, right?
Yeah, I feel like what Necrons do well is board presence and sticking around. They don't really do the damage, especially not at least looking at this. But
No.
I don't think that Kev has got the tools at the moment to shift him off the objectives.
No.
So I think it's all going to come down to that.
So we've had all the cool combats over here. Why don't we? So he's only done 1 wound in return to the men there. So why don't we cut over to table 1, right? We'll go and have a look what's happening over there. We'll tell you all about what's happening.
Squigoff alive? Mikey, before you turn, is Squigoff still alive? Can we have the chat ready, please, to see if the Squigoff is still standing?
There it is, boy!
Yeah,
There it
boy!
is.
Squigoff's still
why
on the
don't-
table.
Tom's going to get an update from Neil. I'm going to tell you all about what's happened on this table. Basically, what's happened here is that the Squigoff, being Squigoff, being doing this, going over here, killing everything on the impact hits, right? However, in response, Thomas has essentially used his Repentia to deal 10 wounds to here. He killed loads of Squighog Riders here, which were over here earlier, and he's essentially just held the Orks back really well. Now, we can't stop this. The Squigoff is going to do Squigoff things, but the kill rig's damaged. All of the other units are basically dead. We've got a unit of boys in here which killed a Rhino, but they're not really. They're kind of far away, not doing a lot. Now, in response, Thomas has just managed to kill everything and hold him back, but the Squigoff is moving. Is it piling in? We're going to find out. We're going to get an update from Tom. Tom's going to tell us exactly what's happened. It looks like a movement phase. We're in Alex's turn 3.
Yeah, so we're in turn 3 for Alex currently. The Canoness just used Divine Intervention, which let it bring back... It returned itself to life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Apparently, according to the table, which was a cool thing.
Oh.
Apparently helped... also, looks like there wasn't too much retaliation from the Sisters player in their turn.
Okay.
So I think effectively it's still kill rigs and Squigoff that are dictating the flow of this game as things stand.
That's kind of what he's got going.
Yeah.
He's got a few beast boss, but really he's kind of just...
I mean, Celestine's still there. Morven Val is still there. But...
That's a big point sink.
It is.
They are very good at holding objectives with Bodyguard.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
You know, and they're very good in combat, providing rerolls and everything like that.
Yeah. Sacrosankt's still tied up with the beast boss.
Yeah, because they use set to defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get +1 save.
Yeah, +1 save. What was it? Oh, +1 to hit, set to defend. So it's 2 to hit, isn't it?
Oh,
set
yeah,
to defend.
set to
yeah.
to hit.
So
My apologies. They're readied. They're readied.
They're readied, and they were slicing and dicing. But there's a bit of a stalemate in that combat currently.
Yeah, exactly. So Thomas has quite a large lead on the VP compared to Alex. I'm sure we're going to get an update on the score.
Yep.
And we'll find out if the score's correct.
Score isn't currently correct. We need a bit of an update on that.
It is, or is correct?
No, we need a bit of an update on the score table bosses on the Google Doc, please.
Is that Squig model even practical to play on most boards? Base looks huge. Well, the base is purely decorative because the Squigoff doesn't actually come with a base. So it doesn't actually come with a base, but it's stuck on one because it looks cool. It does look cool.
But to answer your question, is it practical to play with? Probably not, but it's
Not
rule
very.
of cool. I'm glad somebody has brought one to this 100-man event.
Yeah, exactly. So the Squigoff, it just looks very cool. The base is decorative, so it doesn't fall over.
Yep.
But the base is basically being ignored.
Absolutely.
As where they can. So sometimes it hangs off the edge of the board, but, you know, they both know where it is, really. It's roughly there somewhere. So have we had an update from this table? Do we know what's happening?
Not just yet, no. Just doing a bit of an update on the scores and getting some information from the players on secondaries as well, but I will come back to you the second I get some information.
Okay, that's cool. The Squigoff is only 500 points. Now, 500 points is a lot, but it's also about the same price as a knight, probably arguably better than a knight, but has less guns.
I mean, what, 36 wounds?
36 wounds.
That's, I mean, it's nearly
Strength
double points of a
12.
knight. Yeah.
Strength 12. Excellent. Liam has just bought some 3D accessories. Absolute legend. Did you
Liam.
use the code Hellstorm in chat? From chat even? Did you use code Hellstorm for 10% off? Hope you did. 10% off is really good. Really good.
Did you buy some of the base adapters? Those base adapters, yeah.
Oh, Pog
I
champ.
could have like 1,000 of them still never
Let's get some
have enough.
Hellstorm Pog in chat.
Absolutely. Are you going to be using the base adapters at No Retreat? Is that what's going to be
No
happening?
Retreat Legends only like
Absolutely.
what, 2 weeks away?
I know, right?
I should really put in my towel list.
Yeah,
really
I've
submit
heard
my
you're running
towel
fast
list,
out
yeah.
enclaves, mate, because you're trying to
I
make
am.
the best of a bad job, aren't you? So,
I am, yeah. You know, I'm going for the charity. You know,
Okay.
I'll be the charity case that
Good man.
weekend. So yeah. So it looks like here it's looking a little bit tough on
Yeah.
both sides. They're both taking massive chunks out of each other. They've both taken massive chunks out of each other, which is good.
Yeah.
But it just means they're just gonna slow down a little bit.
I think Alex has like lost a lot of his infantry and his sort of like his units, but he's still sat there with his big chunky stuff. His kill rigs are still up and running, Squiggoth and stuff. I think at the same time Thomas sort of has lost a lot of his his Repentia.
Yeah, the Repentia hit hard, but they do die, as
yeah,
we said.
and I think he's lost a lot of actual damage dealers, so it could slow down quite quickly this game and be a bit of a whatever you see here now could end up still on the board at the end. I mean, Morven Val and Celestine will still do the work, but
Yes.
it's when you send those in and make them vulnerable for attack from the kill rigs, from the
Yeah.
Squiggoth,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah, exactly.
the next couple of turns will be cagey, leading up into the 4th turn
Yeah.
and the 5th turn.
But going into Alex's turn 3, because he called a wild last turn, he's still going to get +1 attack in this turn. No more AP, but still a little bit wary. They're being a bit wary of everything. But there we go. We're getting the final update on the score by the looks of it.
Yeah. So
Is that-
currently that is the score as it stands. The scores on the doors.
The scores on the doors.
This is
now,
bottom
I'm
of
sure
turn
Alex
2.
would have scored some points. It's only
Yeah.
turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2 or turn 3, this one, please. Start turn 3 for the sisters.
Ah, right, okay. I thought Alex went first. My apologies.
No, sisters play
Sisters-
with
I think
Thomas.
Sister's turn was so quick, turn 1, that's why.
Yeah,
it was just a run,
It
move,
literally
move,
was,
move.
yeah.
That was it.
Not much
So-
happened other than a bit of shooting and a bit of movement.
Liam says didn't need to use the 10% off because it was super cheap. They are super cheap. It's like 10p adapter, you know?
Literally, yeah.
So it's like £1 a squad. And like a normal size squad. Let's play Orks, maybe £2. Still really good. Something like that. Really, really cool.
And
So-
Liam, if you need any help with actually buying an army for No Retreat, hashtag !hobby in the
Exclamation
chat.
point hobby in chat. 22% off all orders, 25% off pre-orders. Very, very good. So no assassinate yet. So I think assassinate's a trap against Sisters of Battle. Reason being is bodyguard.
Yeah.
You know me. Love a bit of
Big
bodyguard.
fan of Bodyguard, aren't you,
Big
mate?
fan,
Not like you've
unless
done a
it's
video on it or
sisters.
anything, is it?
No, you can have a look at videos, you know. Go and check out the other videos. Put it on watch later because you're watching the stream right now. Don't go anywhere. But, yeah, assassinate. Now, while Celestine is worth like 8 points, or maybe 9 points, because each of her superior are
Yeah.
also characters.
Oh, right.
Every time
okay.
and it's per model.
Yeah.
So you kill Celestine, that's 9 points for assassinate. She's a
Wow.
warlord, 10.
Wow. That
Cool,
is a
right?
huge amount of VPs for just killing one model. The downside is
killing
getting to her,
Celestine.
innit, right?
Yes, and when there's bodyguard everywhere,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very bad.
All she needs is a unit of sacrosanct sat somewhere near her, and you got to deal
Yeah.
with them first,
So
and
you
they
can't
don't go
shoot.
down
You
easy.
can't shoot her. So you've got to kill her in combat. And she's very good. She's very good in combat. She's very survivable. She reduces damage by 1. She gets back up on a 2+. She's got a sword that does more wounds, and it's like, and you can give her with more than Val. You can give her more than Val. She can give her full rerolls, hit, and wounds.
Yeah.
But it's any character or unit.
Wow. Okay.
So, shall we cut to the
She's-
side view?
Yeah. Let's have a look at the side. Yeah.
What's happening here, Tom? Tell me about it.
So we have a unit just hiding in the shadow. You can just see
Yeah.
a little bit. I'm going to do my high
I
voice
can't-
because you can just
there.
see them. Yes, do you see them? Come on. a little
No,
bit.
I can't see.
You can't see.
Wait,
Look,
wait,
there's
wait,
just-
wait. Let me try
Right.
something. Is
Can
this
the
going to
chat
work?
see? Come on.
Is this going to work?
I don't know,
think
Mikey. Is
it
this
is.
gonna
Let's try
work?
it.
Oh.
No, it is
No.
not going to work. Oh, wait, maybe it will.
Nah,
Did
you
that
can.
work?
Yes, you can see. There's,
There it is.
oh,
there we
that's
go.
how we did it
We
all
don't
along.
need to do that anymore. Thank you.
Those are retributors, right, Neil? Those are retributors in that
Retributors.
building, yeah.
Interesting. Zoom in, Neil. Go on, Neil.
Oh,
zoom in. They're the
Sacrosancts.
Celestian.
Celestian Sacrosancts, yeah.
Neil doesn't know how to zoom in a camera. We've just found out.
Great. Please apply if you know how to zoom in a camera at hellstormwargaming.co.uk.
Okay, let's go fix the camera.
Okay. Turn it the other way. So, you're all left with me currently, guys. Hello, thank you so much for joining us on a lovely Saturday in Nottingham. Hope you're all doing well. Currently streaming 2 tables. We've got Kevin Cochran playing Deathwatch against... Is it Adam with his Necrons? Dan, not Adam. Sorry, Dan on table 2.
Let's try again. There we go.
Oh.
There's the Celestians. Love it. Great job, Brett. Great job, everyone. Cameraman, having a great time. What I should have brought was a tripod, but I didn't. Come on, Brett,
live.
you can do this.
Yeah,
You've done a great
he's
job.
very happy with himself.
He's very happy. There we go.
Look at the wings on.
They're very beautiful.
Celestine. They're nice, aren't they? Right?
Yes. So as long as this distance, so we've got the dog martyr here. Dog.
Oh yeah.
Big dog. Big
and
dog.
the apothecary version of the sister
And the
just behind.
Hospitaller.
There you go.
Now, these are the Celestians here. They're nowhere near these Gemini.
No, they can't be providing bodyguard.
But the Rhino, who's on 2 wounds, is within 3.
Ah, vehicle
So he's
protection.
providing some protection. We've also got the Celestians here in combat and the Canoness as well. That's the Canoness. And we've got the Celestians here. So there's quite a lot here, which is kind of nice. And it's kind of just...
Morven Val's just made a beeline.
So she was behind this wall with these here to protect her. Because whilst they're within 3, you can't target them at all, which is annoying.
Yeah.
However, she's come out to play. She's having a great time. And there she is, Morven Val. And she's worth more than her points you pay for her in the game. Get it? Because her name's Morven.
Slow clap in the chat, please, for Mikey.
Did you not like that?
No. Where's the tumbleweed sound effect? Have you built that into the stream, please?
No, but I do have Valrak, and he loves it when it's big and... Bright might not have played that. Never mind. Never mind. You ain't even clapping, Fish. What the hell? What the hell, brah? So Morven Val dominating the centre of the field. Again, I think she's going to be able to help take out the kill rig. She can choose herself. Celestine has flown over, so now she's getting bodyguarded, so no shooting there either.
Yeah.
Not good at all. Not good at all.
So do you think the play there is to put Celestine in the bodyguard so that she can go next turn, just like as a next wave? Do you think that's
So she
the thing?
also heroically intervenes 6 inches.
Wow, okay, so he's basically saying, don't come anywhere near me.
So she can probably heroically intervene. She might charge over here, which would be pretty cool. Pretty PogChamp.
It would be, yeah.
But if she doesn't, she can heroically intervene. So if anything goes near that middle objective, once this beast boss is dead, then it'll be like, right, Celestine's going to go in. Because that kill rig's on a massive base. And if he doesn't know she heroically intervenes 6 inches, then...
Right.
F in the chat. F in the chat. So it looks like some Repentia are going for the squig off. They're going for the big kill.
Oh.
They're going for the big kill. Yeah. So they've just popped out. They're going to go for the kill on the squig off. Try and slow it down a little bit. Do a few wounds, because they can't really do much with it.
Yeah.
Now, I probably would have gone for the kill rig and just ignored the squig off.
Can we get an update, Neil, on wounds left on kill rigs, please? And we'll just mark them on the screen,
We've got 4 left on this one. I've got 4 left on the one with the red die. One with the green. This one's got 4. And the one with the red dice. And
4 and 6.
And 6. Yeah, I would have just... Maybe he thinks he's got enough shooting.
Maybe he thinks he can deal with them enough, yeah.
Yeah, I would have... Like, this objective, it's just gone. Ignore it. Like, ignore the squig off.
There's another 4 to play with on the board.
There's another 4. Yeah. Yeah. He does have... he does have a lot of his retributors left.
Right,
so they might kill the kill rigs. They might kill rigs.
Yeah, well,
They
I mean,
might
that's
kill
what
the
they're...
rigs.
That's what they're designed to do, isn't it, Mikey?
That's what they do. So it should be very interesting. So why don't we let him finish moving? We'll let him do his damage. Yeah. Let's go and get an update from table 2. Let's go and find out there. So we've got on this table, it is Necrons versus Deathwatch. Let's have a look. There it is.
Dan and Kevin.
Dan and Kev. Now Kevin has scored 10 on the primary, falling to objectives because it's his turn 2.
Yep.
And he's in combat. He's trying to deal with the Silent King. Kill the Menhir.
Yep.
Kill the Menhir. Not done a few wounds. Not killed a few of the Silent King.
Yep.
Which is good. Did a few wounds. So the Silent King's on... How many wounds was it? Might be on a few wounds. We're going to... There he is.
We'll get an update very soon on the Silent King's wounds.
Yeah, it should be interesting. He's on like... I don't know. He's only taken 3.
Wow.
So he's still on 13.
Yeah.
So... But what's happened here, essentially, on this table, is there was basically... Dan, the Necron player, threw out a Ghost Arc here to block this off. He threw out loads of Scarabs here, and then had the rest of his army here, right? That was like a weird... I don't know what I'm drawing there.
His army basically hasn't moved, has it, most of in
Not
turn
really,
2?
but
In
that's
turn 2,
Necrons
he's just
don't have
sat
to.
there and just gone, right, come at me again, mate. You know what I mean?
In response, Kev charged the Ghost Ark, killed it here, charged the Scarabs here, and tried to grab his objective. But Dan just fell back a little bit and let the Silent King come and kill everybody, essentially. So because Kev has Direct Assault and Oath of Moment, which he wants to be in the middle for, two very auto take secondaries, and Stranglehold. So if he just holds that middle objective, he gets loads of points, right? The problem is he's playing Eternal Conquerors. The Eternal Conquerors, Necron, Chapter Tactic, Dynasty.
Trait, yeah.
So essentially they count as 2 models, or if they already have Obsec, or they just count as Obsec.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very hard for Kev to hold that middle objective, which might have been a bit of a trap to take those 3 secondaries. Might have been a little bit of a trap.
So Kev has gone in, but he couldn't get in on his charge without the Silent King being able to heroically intervene into combat. Okay. So there's currently discussion going on whether Kev
can charge differently. Ooh,
he even considered re-rolling his charge to try and make it fail, just so the Silent King didn't get in.
Interesting. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. Some interesting tactic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a big scrum, this game. It's a bit more grindy than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a lot more shooty, but it's just like combat, killy, having a great time.
It's effectively Kev's going in, trying to do some damage, but then the Necrons are just falling out and just maybe putting some shots in, staying on the objective, doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
I just don't think Kev had the punch to go in.
No,
and deal
I don't
with
think
Dan.
he has quite the heavy hit. He's got lots of thunder hammers everywhere, which are like,
Yeah.
what, D3 plus 3 damage, the heavy thunder hammers or something like that along them lines. But no shooting to not get rid of interesting threats early, which is annoying for him. And then combat, and then if the reanimations are really strong, the combat feels pointless because you just get hit back.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like shooting, then reanimating is annoying, but combat and reanimating is bad.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to get hit by them.
I mean, if we just look ahead a little, right, when this eventually goes into turn 3, I don't think Kev is going to do enough damage to that blob of Lich Guard and Necron Warriors. I think it's going to be another 15 points.
It's got Lich Guard here.
Yeah.
It's got a big fat unit of warriors. Let's have a look at the side so we get a better view. Let's have a look. So yeah, so maybe we could get Neil to zoom the camera in a little bit. So just have a closer look at the center of the board. Come on, Neil, you can do this. I believe in you.
Everyone pray for Neil in the chat, please.
There we go. Look at that. So we've got the Silent King. We've got a unit warriors here. We've got the Lich Guard here. We've got the Technomancer.
Yeah.
Chilling.
I think that has the Veil of Darkness as well in case he needs to veil
and then shoot if he needs to. Get all over the board. But essentially, what's that good for? It's just keeping everything alive. Just adds models back, you know? It just adds models back, which is really good. So... do you think... I don't know if Kev's going to be able to hit back hard enough because Danny's just going to get 15 points in the primary.
I think I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking start of turn 3 for Dan. I think he's got 15 VPs, which then really starts taking the score away from Kev because you'd imagine maybe he's going to get 10 for the start of his. So it's just one of those that I think he needs to do some work this turn or the score might start running away for him on this one.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, not only is Dan going to get 15 on the primary, Kev's not going to get Stranglehold. He's not going to get Direct Assault.
Oh, yes. Those seconds are really stacked against him.
Oath of Moment is not going to score as many points because he's in the centre of the board. Oh, no, I think he'll still get it if you're just in the centre. But every time he's in the centre, he's getting killed.
Yeah.
So I think those three secondaries might have been a trap.
They're quite aggressive secondaries, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I guess it's one of those that...
when you're against Necrons, you kind of just want to not really like engage them all at once. You want to engage them one at a time, you know?
So the attacks on the Lich Guard bounced, apparently. Which is not what
that's
Kev
not
wanted.
good. That's not good at all. That's very... actually, you know what, Tom? I think that's actually very bad.
Yeah.
So, while these guys are having a slog, let's swap the tables.
Before you swap.
Oh,
Before you
sorry.
swap.
Before I swap. Well, go on.
I want everyone to brace themselves before they swap. All right.
All right, everyone braced. Hold the
There
table
might
very
be
hard.
a couple of holes in the table. Is it the squig off, though, that's the hole?
No.
I don't know. You might have to switch over, Mikey, and we'll find out
Why is
together.
the
Hold my
squig
hand,
off might be
Mikey.
dead? Are you saying the squig off's dead?
It might be, but there's
Are you
some
saying
holes in the
squig off's
table.
dead? No, we
Go
just
on.
can't go to that table.
Just do it, please.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure. So
He's not dead! Oh,
yes,
thank God!
it's the kill
oh,
rigs.
Thank God.
Both
oh,
kill
my
rigs
God.
have died.
The kill
That
rigs have
is
died,
the
but not the
update.
squig off.
I can
That's
report that
important.
Morven
That's very
Val
important.
wrecked one of the kill rigs, and then the
Course you
Retributor did the other with melters. So
Tom, you had to be very,
I'm
very
sorry.
nervous then.
I am the king of teasers.
Very
They call
nervous.
me Teasy Tom.
Did they call you Teasy Tom?
No, they really
Are you
don't.
sure they call you Teasy Tom?
I'm
Is
leaving.
that what you want to be remembered by?
No, not really.
Everyone, shout out to Teasy Tom. Oh no. Are you
That
okay?
was the worst nickname I've ever given myself in my entire life. Anyway,
Yes,
right.
yes, exactly. So Teasy Tom, teasing everyone in chat.
Right. I'm sorry, Mikey. I've had to interrupt you again. Squig off is currently being hurt. Can we all pray for the Squig off? It's currently down to 19 wounds.
It's down to 19
Down
wounds.
to 19 wounds.
Okay.
Pray for Squig boy.
So we might be able to get a different camera angle on table 1. Just move it. We'll get a different camera angle on table 1 so we can have a nice view. So what do you think, Tom? What's kind of happening? Tell me about it.
I think this is the sisters game. I think it's
It is a sisters game. It's sisters versus orcs.
No. I infer what I'm saying, Mike. I think the sisters have this. I think sisters have got this. Thomas has done what he needs to do. There's not enough bodies really left for Alex. I think it's going to be a case of, I think at this point, together, as a chat, at the Goonhammer, we need to pray for the Squig off to survive till the end of the game. I think that's the dream, right?
1 like equal 1 prayer, so make sure you like the stream.
Absolutely.
One sub equal 2 prayers, so make sure you subscribe.
Oh. What's 5 prayers, Mikey?
5 prayers is become a member.
Yes, member on YouTube or
Member on
subscribe
YouTube
on
or
Twitch.
Super Chat. They're
Or
both
Super
5
Chat.
prayers.
Yeah. Also entry to a Combat Patrol box as well, so it's not for nothing as well. We're giving you something back in return.
So yeah, so if you do donate or Super Chat or become a member or become a Twitch subscriber or gift a sub, you will enter to win a Combat Patrol for the Orcs, and you'll be able to buy an army or win an army to go with your Squig off that you definitely want to buy now, because Squig off cool. I think if the Squig off dies, we should reduce the points by the sister player Thomas by how many wounds he did.
I think so too.
We should minus 36 points.
Yeah.
If he kills the Squig off, he's going to try because he's charging some Repenter in there now, which is not PogChamp.
19 wounds. What do chat think? Do we think the
19
Repentia
wounds.
can get through 19 wounds of the Squig off?
19.
T8.
T8,
Ooh.
19 wounds
So they're going to
remaining.
need 5 to wound.
Yeah.
Sisters have any tools to make that easier to wound?
So let's have a look. Repentia. Sisters Repentia. They get 2 attacks, and I can't see any of the rules.
Thank you, GW,
Thank
for
you,
your great
GW
app.
app. Jim Martin has just gifted 5 subs to the
Jim
channel.
Martin.
Absolute legend. Thank you very much, Jim Martin. You lad. You G. You babe. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And Evan Doomer as well. Thank you very much for becoming a member. So we've got Evan Doomer.
Evan, thank you so much, mate. That Orc Combat Patrol box set could be yours by the end of the day, simply by becoming a member. Thank you so much, mate.
Exactly. You're being added to a list, and then we'll do a random number table at the end of the day, and you'll win an Orc Combat Patrol. So make sure, if you want to support the channel, please do. Please do.
We hope everyone's enjoying the
Absolutely
coverage as well, guys.
amazing.
Game
Thank you
1
very
from
much.
6 games this weekend. We're going to be here all weekend.
We are here all weekend. We're having the best time. So, what do you think? 19 wounds. My apologies. Do we think... So, Sisters have 1 attack at the Repentia. I think they get more on the charge. They're like strength 7, the -3, the 2 damage.
I'm going to predict that Squigoth gets down to 11 wounds.
11?
From
You
this,
only think...
I'm praying for Squig, so, you know.
You think it's going to do 8 wounds?
I think it's going to do 8 wounds, yeah. 2 damage each, aren't they, the attacks? So I'm going to predict that 4 get through.
What does chat think? How many wounds do you think the Squigoth will have left? Well, let us know. Tom's forehead looks lush in person.
Oh,
The
Scrivo!
5 head.
Scrivo, I love you, mate, but at the same time, my forehead is a special place.
Yeah,
all
there
right?
you go. Right, then let me tell you some information. Because I can't see the rules, Adam Lane, absolute G unit, is told that it's going to be 4 attacks each. That's 20 attacks at AP 4. How many wounds? Let's go.
I'm still. I'm okay. Maybe I'll revise that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
going to say 9. 9 left.
9
left.
left.
So
You think
he's
he's going to do
10.
10 wounds? What does chat think?
Yeah.
What does chat think?
Oh, and do that twice. Adam, don't throw these rules in like that. We want the Squiggle to survive, okay? He might not know that's a thing, all right?
You think the Repenters will rip the Squig? You think 0 wounds remaining? That does mean that Thomas will have to lose 36 points because that's the rule we decided.
It's effectively his tournament over if he kills a Squiggle.
Yeah, I think so. It should be.
The chat won't have it. The chat won't have it. The chat has said no. It will survive.
It will.
It will be on 20 because it'll heal
Could you
when
imagine
it
the
eats
war that
citizen.
will happen if it survives?
Oh, it'll be a very sad war. It'll be like the Crash Bandicoot war,
No.
as we mentioned.
Yeah, there'll be a sad war that I will do it. I'll
Wah,
do a
wah,
sad
wah.
one. Yeah, exactly. No, I came up with that joke. You're not having that one.
Oh, no. Oh. Are they attacking yet, or is it something else attacking right now? I thought
Just
they were
working it
attacking
out
now.
from the table. I think Morven Valley's trying to get rid of the beast boss.
In the middle?
Yeah, in the middle, on the middle
Okay.
objective. So I feel like Morven is just chopping that.
Those beast bosses are quite cool, and they're very good. The problem is, it's just like, you don't have much left after that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just checking that they think that Morven Valley's just destroyed the beast boss on Smasher Squig. Or
Nice.
whatever it's
Nice.
called. Beast boss.
Squig boss.
Squig boss.
The boss of Squigs.
Yeah.
But with no boss around, maybe the Squig off will like get very angry and
Yeah.
go Hulk mode.
I think the Squiggle should ignore terrain and just trample all over it, personally.
I think so.
That'd be
I
pretty
think
cool,
you should
wouldn't
just
it?
be able to move terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
buildings over, yeah.
How cool would that be? For you like line of sight blocking terrain? I'm just going to remove it. That would see Squigos on
Get
the table.
gone.
Exactly.
Yeah. How many Repenters left? I think we've only got 5 that are in front of the Squig off right now.
And they just came out of the Rhino this turn. The rest of them are gone.
There's 5
aren't they?
Repentia here. There were 3 units of 5, which is quite a nice unit. A nice number of unit. You don't need loads. You don't need loads. But that Squig off, if it survives, it's going to kill some Repentia, but then that's about it. That's all it's going to do. It's not going to do much else.
Squig boss did die. But we're not really bothered about the Squig boss at this stage, are we, Mikey? I can confirm they're about to start rolling dice on the Squig off
Okay.
and the Repentia.
19 wounds.
I've heard dice shaking. You can see dice shaking.
90 wounds, okay? Here we go.
That's the big
He's
magic
rolling to
number.
hit. He's rolling to hit. He's pulling out a few misses. Oh, he's re-rolling. So he's missed once. And he's hit some
not a
extra.
good start.
No, exactly. Here we go. Rolling to wound now.
Above average
Ross P,
hits.
thank you very much for the $8 You win Squid Game if you kill a squid off. No, you actually lose Squid Game. You lose the Squig Game.
Ross P, thank you so much for that donation, mate. You're an
Thank you very
absolute
much,
legend.
dude. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Here we go. So he's going to roll his saves.
7 wounds from the Repentia into the Squigoth. So that's
Oh, dear
currently
God.
max 14.
Max 14. But this is
But
only
they
attacking
can
once.
fight again. So we
Yeah.
need to see how many saves we're going to get from this.
So he's just done
none,
no saves at all?
because it's
No saves because it's minus 4 AP. So he's on 5 wounds now, right? He's
Okay.
done 14.
right.
5 remaining.
Not ideal.
Not PogChamp. Can I get some 07s in chat? Salute if you're a member
Am I
or
allowed
a
to salute here
subscriber
on stream?
Twitch. Get some Hellstorm 7s. We're about to find out. So he's down to 4.
Okay.
He's down,
Down
to
to
5.
five.
Oh. Yeah, 5. I did,
Yeah,
I did
you just
that
did
wrong.
your maths wrong for a second, Mike.
I wrote it on screen the right way. Yeah, is he going to fight again, or is he going to get to fight back first? That's the question.
That is the question.
I think we're about to find out what's happening. Let's find out.
The
Let's find
tension
out.
in the room. I've never
very
seen...
tense.
Right, Alex, as you can tell, he was doing the war. He's a very loud man. He's tense. He doesn't want his Squig off to
Means
die.
he still gets 1+1 attack. It's his second turn of the war.
Yeah.
Hey Pete, thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Let me get you guys added to the giveaway. We got Ross
Yes,
P.
Pete. And Ross. Thank you so much, guys.
Pete as well on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it.
I'm currently touching the Orc Combat Patrol, which could be yours, guys, by the end of today. Somebody after Game 3 will do a little draw for that, so thank you so much.
Yeah, exactly. So the Squig, well, basically, Adam in chat, thank you, Adam, legend. He thinks the Repentia will die into the Squig off, but then they'll fight on death. That's how he's going to kill it. What if the Squig off
Squigoth is
doesn't kill
fighting
them?
back currently.
Is he? So how many is he
All
going to kill?
hits so far. Is that 5 hits then, Neil?
There's a few hits.
6 hits.
Okay.
5 wounds.
It still hits like a beast even with
Yeah.
5 wounds.
6 up invuns. That's what the Repentia are currently relying on, and they've just been rolled.
Exactly.
0. So it looks like the Repentia could be out of there.
Are they dead?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all dead.
Squigoth has eaten them.
Okay. Are they going to fight on death?
D3 plus 3 wounds, so he didn't bother with the feel no pains. Makes sense.
That makes sense.
And they are not going to fight on death. Interesting to see.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
I guess he's still got multi-metals around, hasn't he? So he's
but
probably
it's
thinking...
the Squigoth turn now.
Yeah.
So the Squigoth lives.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Squigoth fans in the chat, raise your hands in the air, please.
They can't fight on death if they already fought. Maybe that's a point. That's a point. Yeah.
Mike, should we go and have a look at table 2? A lot happening.
Do we know
on the
why they're not
table.
fighting their death? He's just decided not to. He doesn't know.
Just decided not to. Just decided not to. That's literally all we've been told from the table. Just not doing it.
That's weird.
Really weird. But it does sound like they're having a fun game. Maybe it's just more of a friendly.
They're just having the best time.
Maybe. I think that's it. I don't think these two are going for first place this weekend. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you bring a Squigoth to a competitive tournament, I don't think you're going for first place.
Well, yeah, exactly. The Kilted Viking, thank you much for the sub.
Yes.
And well, actually, let's have a double check. Let's make sure I've got that correct. Thank you very much, Kilted Viking and Organ UK. You've just gifted a sub. You're in the giveaway too. Let's go. And the Kilted Viking. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, that's bizarre.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very bizarre. So, shall we cut over to the other table?
Yeah, let's do that.
Go and have a look. Are we in Dan's turn? I think we are the Necron's turn.
Currently in Necron's turn, yeah.
Okay.
So at the start of Dan's turn, he picked up 18 VPs, 15 straight away from the primary.
Okay.
And 3 for direct assault.
Right.
Some big stuff happened as well at the bottom of Kevin's turn. So, the Scorpic Lord heroically intervened into the Watchmaster. You'll remember that was in the Watchmaster and the Scorpic Lord were roughly just in the middle of the board. Slayed the Watchmaster, but then in return, the Watchmaster fought on death and slayed the Scorpic Lord. So there was a bit of a... the captain on bike that actually killed the Scorpic Lord. So...
Interesting. Interesting.
Necrons into their shooting phase currently.
Okay.
And
it's all right. We're just waiting for the score to update. There we go.
Oh, beautiful.
Sometimes it just has a nap, basically. It just has a sleep. You know, it just does that. That's fine.
Yeah.
So we're back there. So it's 55-26 so far.
It's real big lead.
Now,
there
no
from
prisoners is not going to be counted until the end.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
But looking at the dead pile for Kevin, there's a few dead wounds.
There's a good 3-4 points there already, if not more.
If not more, yeah.
So that's going to give him an even bigger lead. Again, let's look at Kev's secondaries. Oath of Moment, Stranglehold, and Direct Assault. Hold that middle objective, and it doesn't look like he's holding that middle objective right now.
There's just too many bodies there, isn't there, for Kevin to deal with? So Dan's...
Yeah.
He looks like he's just fully in control. The Silent King's still alive, heading into turn...
Dan
3
is
for Dan.
the man.
Yeah, real strong players right now.
He's the king. He's the G. There we go. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. So yeah, look, it's just like commanding that middle of the board. And that's all he's done. He's just ran to the middle and gone, you know what, Kev, like you're a great guy. Kev is a great guy, so he's done.
Absolutely, both lads great.
But he's like, you want to be in the middle of the board,
yep.
But I'm better at holding objectives than you, so I'm going to be in the middle of the board, play my game, but stop you playing yours.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what he's done.
And if you look at the model counts there, how many Deathwatch veteran squads are left? You know what I mean? There's
not many. Your boy Apollo, thank you very much. So my app isn't working, so I can't see the strats. But you can't fight on death if you've already fought. That's probably why I didn't fight on death.
There you go.
So that would make sense. How does object work when you both have objectives secured? So objects, basically, you hold objective. You've got more models on the objective, right?
Yep.
If you have objective secured, you hold the objective even if you don't have more models. If you both have objective secured, it returns to whoever's got more models.
Yep.
However, the Necrons have Eternal Conquerors. So they count as 2 models instead of 1.
Yeah.
So every single warrior counts as 2. When he's got a big unit of 20, that's 40 models.
Yep.
Kev only has like 40 models in his list.
Yeah.
So one unit can count as many as his entire army. And that's everything. So basically, like the Lich Guard are now OBSEC.
Yep.
And the warriors are counted as 2 OBSEC.
Yeah.
So just 2 of them, that's 3 models. So we'll always hold that objective. Kev needs to kill everything to hold it, which he's not doing.
Yeah, and we all know that Necrons, again, with their reanimation protocols and stuff like that, if you don't kill a squad out fully, all you need is a few to res. You know what I mean? You've got Necron warriors, which, they res easy enough. The Lich Guard, you've only got to roll 2 dice. You're going to get a few of them through. Every single money you put back is another objective
Deathwatch have a
secured.
great stratagem.
Yep.
Reanimation on 6s rather than 5s.
Yep.
But it's only 1 unit.
Yeah.
Could kill that unit, cool. But there's still another 4 units that are all obsec.
Absolutely.
You know? Even this Doomstalker at the back, this guy holding this objective,
it's done
is
nothing
obsec.
all game, but it's obsec.
Yeah, exactly. It's 120 points. It's got a big cannon that's scary.
Yep.
But that's it. It's just scary and it's holding an objective. He's got these scarabs down here. Obsec.
Absolutely.
That's better, as good as a unit of 5 Space Marines holding that objective for actually scoring it. So,
arguably a bit better than Scarabs as well.
yeah,
Fast.
exactly.
A lot of wounds on the bases.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So that's basically how this game is going. It looks like the Necrons are just going to climb away, and that's kind of what they do. They just hold.
Yeah.
They just hold. They don't do mega killy. They just hold the objective, which is really good. It's very interesting. But no, it is interesting.
What is interesting,
Everyone
Mikey?
in chat, thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all. You're all great. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the support so far. You're all really cool, really kind, and we do this off our own backs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
You've given up your Saturday and Sunday to be
we do
here in
this for
Nottingham.
free.
Yep.
And we give away combat patrols for free to people who support the channel. So thank you very much. And thank you very much to our sponsors. We've got Elegoo, exclamation point Elegoo, or you can just type exclamation point sponsor to get everybody.
Oh, if you want all 3 of our sponsors today, guys.
We've got Elegoo, who are supporting. You can get yourself a 3D printer, the Elegoo Saturn mid-size printer, prints lots. You've got Hobby Workshop, get 25% off your pre-orders, or 22% off normal orders, exclamation point hobby. And check out their link as well. And also 3D board game accessories, exclamation point 3D. Get some 3D printed accessories such as squad markers, wound counters, rulers, objectives.
Base
you can
adapters.
get terrain.
Don't
you
forget
get
the
terrain.
base adapters.
And if you've got a 3D printer, have you got a 3D printer?
I haven't.
If you had one, you could buy files from 3D board game accessories for modular buildings, which are great for competitive 40k.
Literally sell everything.
It's great. So make sure you check them out. So thank you very much. Also, thank you very much to Fish1 for supporting the stream with that subscription. Really appreciate it.
And with
Thank
a great
you,
name like
Fish.
that, is there a Fish 2? Is there a Fish 3? We'll never know.
We'll never know. But if they
thank
did,
you
they
for the
should
support,
subscribe.
Fish1.
That's what we should say. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. I love you all. You're all great. You're all mega bosses. Ham Tester, thank you very much to the Twitch Prime. If you got a Prime, exclamation point Prime, that'd be really good. You can check that out. You can subscribe for free. You can enter for free if you've got Twitch Prime. So don't even worry about it. If you've got no money, that's fine. Just Twitch Prime. It's fine. Just Twitch Prime. Evan Duna has just upgraded his membership, so I'll enter him again. Why not? Who cares?
Oh.
Thank you, Evan. Really appreciate you. It's not typing for some reason. There we go. Evan Duna. Thank you very much for supporting the channel with your memberships, with your super chats, or you can just directly to our PayPal with exclamation point dono.
Oh,
if you really want to do that.
Cheeky, I like it.
Thank you.
Just in the shooting phase for the Necrons, for Dan right now, just doing some small arms fights where you can't really see too much going on. The odd shot here, then everywhere, just trying to pick off a few Deathwatch veterans, which he looks like, yeah.
And Ham Tester has gifted a sub as well. So thank you very much. Today, if you gift a sub, if you subscribe on Twitch, if you Prime sub, or if you super chat or become a member on YouTube, or just donate in general, you're entered in a giveaway for an Ork Combat Patrol. Look, it's here. You ready? There it is. It's there. You win this. Courtesy of Hobby Workshop, exclamation point hobby in chat.
Absolutely.
Thank you all.
Please
Love you
check
all.
Hobby Workshop out. They're great guys from Yorkshire as well. So if you are from Yorkshire like us, from
White
that there
Rose,
Yorkshire,
White Rose.
exactly. They're
God's
a
own country.
couple of lads from Barnsley that are stocking all of your GW needs.
Hell yeah, Victim. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I've got to type it with all the ones so I remember who's who. So thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the sub. So, are we going to get an update? That's the question.
So shooting phase currently, Kevin has lost 4 Deathwatch veterans and 2 bikes currently to shooting. So it looks like Kevin is getting quite thin on the ground right now. This is just chaff shooting as well.
Someone pointed out in chat that not combat squadding is really hurt Kev because he's got like one big fat unit that's got to go grab objectives.
Yeah.
You really want little units maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, which is not good. Not good.
And also, objective-wise, he's not really spread out, has he? He's had to try and fight for
it's
the
only
middle.
turn 3, top of turn 3.
Yep.
You know, so Dan scored 15 twice, but Kev's only going to score 10 at most. At most. So whilst we let them, sadly, probably let the Deathwatch fizzle away, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Let's go over to table 1. So let's jump over to table 1. Let's go and have an update from over there. We've got The Orks versus the Sisters.
Alex and Thomas.
There's the squig off. There he is. You can see his butt. Oh, look at that juicy butt.
Go on, draw on the butt.
What do you want me to draw?
I don't know. Draw on the butt. Okay. Wow. Approved.
Approved butts.
You wanted OnlyFans. We've given you it, all right?
Only squig butts.
Only off fans.
That's what everyone's been talking about online, guys. It's not squig buggies, it's squig butts. So let me tell you about this table. Liam Dempsey, thank you very much. Don't empty into the giveaway. Save that for someone else. I got to shoot for a bit. Just want to say, keep up the great work. Also, best terrain I've seen you use. Is it yours? It is actually our terrain on the table. It's not. It's terrain by Foreground. I believe it's Vanguard Tactics tournament terrain. You can also check out them. Don't have a link, but if you Google it, it will come up. But the terrain's great. It looks great. They painted it really nicely. So thank you very much. I will enter you, Liam, just because I want to. But also Ross P, what do you call a dog that does magic tricks? I don't know. What do you call a dog that does magic tricks, Tom?
I don't know. What do you?
I don't know.
What?
It was a question.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so it looks like the tank busters. Oh, what's happening over there,
so
Tom? What's happening? Tell me about it.
The tank busters have jumped out of the squig off.
Okay.
Into the terrain.
Jump.
I want to make it fully clear. Alex has decided he's not playing for objectives anymore. Okay. Alex has decided he's just going to go try and kill whatever he can before he goes out in a shower of something.
Glory.
Yeah. I want. If I just take you to the bottom of here, we've got the boss on Squigosaur, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Big boss on Squigosaur.
Over here.
He's charged some Retributors. Celestine has just heroically intervened.
Of course she has. 6 inches, as I told you.
Exactly.
From over here, down she goes.
The Retributors also overwatched and did 4 wounds on Overwatch.
Oh.
Yeah. Managed to get 1 through. So.
Oh.
I think that boss on Squigosaur is currently beast. It is a boss on Squigosaur. So it's on 4 wounds left.
It is.
So.
Oh, wow. That's not good. So you cut what? Do you want me to tell you the joke? The rest of the joke? What do you call a dog that does magic tricks?
Please tell me.
It's a labracadabrador.
Will a slow clap come through on the microphone?
Maybe. Can you do it? Oh, that's not good. Well done, Tom. Well done. Proud of you.
Very proud of myself as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ross, for that joke. You've just made us a very happy man.
Exactly. Fun fact about Thomas's sisters.
Right. Okay. Who's this coming from?
Celestine's coloration is inspired by Princess Celestia of My Little Pony. I love that.
That is.
Is Thomas a brony? Maybe. He could be. He might not be. We'll have to ask him one day. One day in the future. He might be a brony. So,
Rhino just removed the squig off, did what the squig off does, and just removed the Rhino. It only had 4 wins left anyway.
Okay.
No real loss.
He's not gonna bother moving. He can't.
No.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
But the great thing about that table is they're just having the best time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They are just having the best time. Just people just like, we put like little table barriers and people are just choosing to walk around the table barriers rather than and then walk backwards again. It's very funny. So, anyway, what do you think about this table, Tom? Let's have a look. We've got sisters are still securely holding 2 objectives. They're still securely holding 2 objectives. We've got Morven Val right in the middle. We've got Morven Val. Yeah. We got some Celestians, which are really good.
Protecting Morven Val again, just from
and the Canoness.
And the Canoness as well, yeah.
We've got Celestine fighting down here. Under Thomas, the big brony.
Yeah.
We've got this one is securely held.
Yeah.
And Alex is already falling behind on the primary.
Yes.
And the secondaries.
And he's looking a little thin on the ground with.
He's got a squig off and some tank busters.
Yeah, he also has 1 unit of boys as well, apparently engaging some Seraphim down here as well. But
in this bottom corner?
Yeah, but
down
not
here.
doing a lot.
They aren't really interacting with the game.
Yep.
Whoever wins will get the objective.
Yep.
So it's very interesting. Very interesting. So as you can see, because it is on Thomas, he's got Retrieve Octarius. He's got to the last, which he'll score at the end another probably 15 points. It'll be like Morven Val, Celestine, and something else. And he's got engaging on all fronts, and he is engaging, you know?
Yep.
Just needs to get a few more points on there, keep winning the primary, and he'll be fine. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. I just don't think Alex has enough now. The squig off will do squig off things.
Yeah.
And Celestine and Morven Val will do Celestine and Morven Val things.
I think going into turn 4 for Thomas, that squig off is dead. I hate to say it, but 9 wounds, is it? No, it's got 5 wounds left.
5 wounds remaining on the squig off. Yeah, exactly.
Neil, can you just point to me where the Collector's Assassin is, please, my friend?
There's a Collector's Assassin in this, which I completely forgot. Which has been updated, so it doesn't break the Sisters rule now, which is nice.
So the Colexus Assassin is in the middle of that scrum of tank busters. 15
Here.
tank busters trying to punch the Colexus
Just having
Assassin
the
to
best
death.
time.
Yeah.
Hitting on sixes.
Yes.
They're just having their best time. That's kind of what this side table looks like. Not a great deal's happening. It's just lots of scrums.
Let's flip over to number 2 because I believe something big has happened. The Silent King, Mikey. We
Oh,
know
yeah,
he's a
table
brute.
2.
He's just one-shotted an entire unit of Deathwatch veterans.
He has not.
He has.
He has not.
As you can see, there's not much black and red left.
No.
The Silent King did what he does best. He chopped, and he chopped a bit more.
Yeah.
They're just totting up some scores for the end of Dan's turn.
Dan's had a really good turn.
Heading
15 on
into
the
Kevin's
primary.
turn 3.
Direct assault secured again, so that'll be 9 points for direct assault.
Yeah.
There it is. No prisoners doesn't need scoring yet, but you know, 58 to 26, doubling the score nearly.
Yes.
Over doubling, sorry.
Yep.
I'm just doing my maths wrong. So
The issue going into issue with going into Kev's turn next is he's going to get, as you can see, he's going to get 10 points to start with. Yeah.
yeah,
But I'm not sure how he's going to survive this turn.
he's only got 5 points.
Oh, is he?
He's only got 5 points. Does he not technically hold?
I was going to say, does he not technically?
Does
hold that one?
Kev not technically hold the top objective near Dan on this side? You might need to remind the players that if you held it, you still hold it at the end of the turn.
Yeah, with sweep and clear.
Yeah.
You can move away from it until somebody takes it from you.
Just double check the mission rules, and then, because even if you run away from the objective, if you held it, you continue to hold it, which is very cool. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know, Tom?
I didn't, but this is why we're here, Mikey. We're all learning.
So, do we get an update?
Either players didn't know that, so they appreciate the heads up.
Oh, okay, cool. But does that mean Kev will score 10 points on the
That
primary?
should mean Kev will to score 10 points. Yeah, that is.
Cool. There we go.
Kev is also changed his he's changed his tactic. He is going to just fall back, hide, and play for as many VPs as he can now. Just hold those
that makes
objectives,
sense.
stay behind line of
That
sight
makes
blocking
sense.
terrain. He's fully aware he's not going to be able to take that middle objective. He's therefore sacrificing stranglehold, direct assault, a lot of his secondaries. But he's just going to play for just trying to get as many points on the board.
He's just going to try to get as many points as you can, because that's, you know, it's good for the placings, you know?
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
doesn't work for the pairings, because they are using win to win path.
Yep.
So pairings, it doesn't matter, but for placings later, it does matter.
Yep.
Fucci, Nassim to win the event. Well, Nassim chickened out and didn't come. That is Nassim in the chat, by the way.
Right, okay. I was literally
Nassim,
just like,
the big
no.
chicken, didn't even turn up. I was like, this is one of my favourites to win, and then didn't even bother coming to win. So never mind. So there we go. So now we've got the updated score. 20 on the primary compared to 30 to Dan. Just kind of running away with it. It looks like Kev is kind of struggling. That's the thing. Again, it's Kev's turn. Let's go up to his score. 0 for moment, stranglehold, and direct assault. Not very good secondaries for this matchup. It was a bit of a trap.
So, the captain on bike, Mikey, in the middle.
He's
stood
chilling.
next to a chaplain.
Yes.
Both of
chilling.
those have decided to
Can't
be
see.
sacrificial lambs and try and stare down the Silent King.
Does Kev know he doesn't have many models left to be sacrificial lambing?
I think I think the captain
He's
on
all
bike
out
is
of
doing
his
it for
flock.
honour.
He's all out of his flock.
It's more of an honour thing, letting the other lads fall back while I hold up the Silent King. And I think the idea is, I think the Silent King has 13 wounds left.
Yeah.
So I think he's just going to try his hardest,
Yep.
maybe with some nice dice rolls.
Makes sense.
Yeah, to break
Having
that,
the best time.
break
Not
the
working.
Silent King in two.
What's the scoring system for the tournament? Well, the scoring system for the tournament, they are using win path and wins for the pairings.
Right.
So basically, as you go out your tournament, you had 3 games, Tom. How many did you win? How many did you lose?
I lost 2, but I won 1.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I won my 3rd one, Mikey.
You won your 3rd one.
Yeah,
so you
I did,
go
yeah.
loss, win.
That's
That's
correct,
your
yeah.
path. That's your streak, right?
Right.
So your next round, round 4, you would also play someone who lost, and then won.
Right, okay.
But there might be a few people on there. So do you know how they decide it?
Random?
Just roll the dice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
all right,
You know?
there you go,
It's
yeah.
random.
Random. As
So
long as
it's-
you're on that same win path, in that same group of
Yeah.
people who have lost 2 and then won 1, you'll be randomly selected against somebody in that category.
Yes, or as close as possible.
Yeah.
Then the placing, so the final placings, is all done on points.
Yep.
So it's basically how many points you scored and how many wins and then how many points.
Yeah.
So the reason they do that is so you can't fix the matchups and accidentally get a better matchup by scoring low.
Yep.
And avoiding people who score really high.
Yep.
But you can't control it. So if you do get something like that, it's randomized. So Is this a one-day event? I'm testing. Let me tell you something. Look at this. This is day 1 of day 2. This is just round 1. This is the first of 6.
We're going to be here all weekend.
All weekend.
6
Absolutely chilling.
games
bringing
of competitive
you all the
Warhammer.
fun. Yeah.
6 games?
6 whole games. Yes, exactly.
So, am I right in thinking, Neil, that captain is down to 1 wound on the bike?
Is there one wound?
Ah, right.
Oh, no.
So, obviously the Silent King got to fight first. It's
Because,
the Silent
because
King.
you kneel.
You
Kneel.
do. You take.
He's kneel,
You take a
and
slap
everyone
from
round
the
the
Silent
Silent
King
King
before you
kneels.
can attack him.
You're
Bikes
just
on 1
ignoring me
wound.
now, aren't you?
I am. Bikes
The
on
bike's
1
on 1
wound.
wound.
However, attacks back. Not gone very well.
Not gone very well, though.
Okay, so we're about to find out how many wounds he actually has done, but it's not looking great. They're currently
Yeah.
totting the scores up, so I can't imagine he's done many.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So-
confirmation it was 0 wounds.
Yeah,
so
someone-
unfortunately, his valiant last stand hasn't quite paid off.
Oh, no. So someone asked, what would I do differently against this list if I was a Deathwatch player? And I'll tell you.
Okay.
Do you know what I'd do?
What? Not
Do you know
play
what I'd do?
Deathwatch,
Do you
play
know?
Iron Hands?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I would do that.
All right.
The Deathwatch are really good.
Yeah.
What I would have done is chosen 3 different secondaries.
Yeah.
Direct Assault and Stranglehold is a trap against this list because Necrons are very good at holding the middle.
Yeah.
You know, they can just run onto it, and grab it, you know,
Yeah.
and just because they're double obsec and you don't have the bodies to deal with that. So I would have taken different secondaries. Now, you could have gone for no prisoners because you're going to kill loads and they're all going to get back up and then you kill more.
Yeah.
So it's like almost an auto take there.
Yeah.
You know?
You're guaranteed at least over 10 VPs for that, you know what I mean? You'd hope.
Yeah,
We know
exactly,
Brizzes.
exactly. So that's one of them. I don't know what other ones I'd take, but I probably will still go for Moment because you still want to hold the middle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I would have took other secondaries so you don't have to play in the middle. You don't have to. You can, but don't have to. And I would have just kited. I would have swung. I would have swung my army like this way or this way and be like, come get me, and drag them out and then focus on 1 unit at a time. Ignore the Lich Guard because the Lich Guard are only good in combat. The Necron Warriors are good in combat and good at shooting.
Yep.
So I would have killed the Warriors first. You know, I wouldn't have engaged this blob. I would have kind of kept away from it and picked it off one at a time.
Because there's some quite nice buildings to get cover around. If he could have sped around with combat squads and just hidden behind
If he
buildings...
combat squadded and taken all the bikes this way and cleared the screens with the bikes, then the veterans could have gone in and killed everything afterwards.
Yeah.
But the bikes have just got like chainsaws and stuff. The veterans have hammers and shit like that.
Yep.
So yeah, I would have like Adam Lane says, he said rod and strangle. You can get strangled by holding this one and holding this one, and then this one. You know,
Play for the corners rather than the middle.
But the problem is because Kev's gone for that one. He said, right, I'm gonna have to go for this one because I need the middle. Then I've got this one, so now I'm gonna like chuck a random unit here. But his random units, he's got 5 random units because they're all big blobs. He hasn't combat squadded them. So
Yeah. So do you think Kev's main issue here was just playing for the middle when he should have accepted it was a lost cause? As soon as he
I
saw
think
that...
he's not realised that it was going to be a lost cause.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened.
Yeah.
I think he's gone, I'm going to take the middle because I've got O for Moment, I've got Stranglehold, I've got Direct Assault. Just play the middle and I'll win the game.
Yeah.
It's not been able to take the middle and it's cost him the game.
Yeah.
So,
And he sort of probably looked at his secondaries, like you said, and felt forced into that decision after turn 1 and thought, I've took these as
You've got
secondaries.
to. Because
Otherwise,
you've
I'm
got to
going to
play
lose.
for it now.
I'm going to lose 15 VPs on Direct Assault or whatever it is. I'm going to lose however many on. You know what I mean? He's going to lose VPs across
because
the
of
board,
the secondaries, he's having to play to the middle,
Yeah.
and now he just can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's just hitting it. He's just hitting a wall. You know, he's just hitting a wall. So we are going into Necron's turn.
Turn 4.
Turn 4. Yeah, so he's just scored 15 on the primary. He's also maxed out ancient machineries now.
Yep.
So he's on 79 to 39, 40 points ahead. That's not good. That's
No,
not good
plus
for Kev.
you would assume there's going to be a good 7, 8, 9, maybe added for no prisoners at the end of the game. You don't know how many, obviously, model wounds that the Deathwatch have in total, but there's going to be a good amount added there as well, isn't there? So,
Yeah, exactly. So as EJ Dean says, I'll hold the middle against these 40 million warriors. They may as well be 40 million with that objective secured buff.
yeah,
Again, as soon as you see something like Eternal Conquerors, then that's it. Just don't
Yeah.
try it. Yeah,
absolutely.
But here we go. We can see the Veil of Darkness pulling the Lich Guard out of combat. It is a Lich Guard, right?
No, they look like warriors to me.
They're the Lich Guard. These ones.
Yeah.
The pariahs, as Neil calls them. Oh no, he's pulling out the warriors.
The warriors with Ghost Reapers.
Ah.
Warriors with Ghost Reapers.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Tom.
That's all
I
right.
said you were wrong, and then you weren't.
I know,
So this is a
thank
unit
you.
of 10, right? Well, there was a unit of 10. The smaller unit.
Are they the unit of 10 or unit of 20? Because the 20 had Ghost Reapers and the 10 had Flayers.
How long are the guns, Neil? Are they really
Yeah,
short?
so it's the unit of 20. However many is left of the 20 with Ghost
Okay.
Reapers.
12-inch range.
Which
Turn
you only
5
need to be
minus
9.
three, don't
You
want
only need to be
damage.
9 away. So yeah.
Yeah.
Looking like there is nearly 20 left in that squad as well, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of shots about to hit that Deathwatch squad.
Yeah. Kev's having a great time.
Kev's living life.
In the mission, he's not, but in real life. He's just done an action that would represent
I'm in
a
trouble.
hot dog entering a cheese grater.
Hey!
It's
Can we
not
have the
going
aubergine
well.
emoji in chat, please?
Let's do some aubergines. There you go. So they you see in the middle, the big blob of warriors is moving over, going up to the other side. We've got the Doomstalkers moved over as well, so he can see what's going on. He can see some bikes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think this game is a bit of a goner.
Yes.
A bit of a goner. It's, as I said, Dan's got an OG list. You know, it's
Yeah.
an old 9th edition list, but it seems to be working.
I mean, when we took a look at these lists right at the start, Mike, you remember, we saw, and I did as well, I sort of looked at this and thought, Deathwatch, Xenos Hunters, they have the tools to deal with Necrons.
Yeah, they get a
The
point for
Necron
killing
list-
a unit.
The Necron list didn't really seem as tooled up as some of the lists we've seen, as in, like, they didn't seem to be one of the on-meta Necron lists. It had a few Scorpic Destroyers in it, a Scorpic Lord, which I'd not
Yeah.
really seen before, the Doomstalker, and I think that he's played a blinder as Dan in this one. He's really,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, that first turn, coming out, just standing on the objective, and it's worked really well for him, so...
Yeah, exactly. So, whilst Dan is moving, why don't we look at the other table? We're going to have a nosy what's happening with Sisters and Orcs.
Do we need
But
to brace ourselves?
I think this is a goner.
Right, got you.
Right, okay.
But do
Listen,
I'm worried, are we okay with the squig off Mikey before we flip over?
it
we-
was on 5 wounds
It
about
was.
10 minutes ago.
I'm not sure.
That's a wound every 2 minutes we're saying it is lost. So, that's what we'd be saying. What do you think? Do you think it survived? Let's have a look.
Okay.
Let's have a look. It's still there. We've still got Squig Butts. Squig Butts
Mikey,
in chat.
Mikey, I'm really sorry to jump the gun. It's dead.
No, it isn't.
They're just... it's exploding as we speak.
No, it isn't.
It is
Don't
exploding
say
as
it.
we speak. Can we have some Fs in the chats, please, for the squig off? Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, no. Okay. 07's in chat, everyone. 07's.
You were great to us, squig off.
Da, da, da.
You were great. We'll see you on the bottom tables at round 6.
Da, da, da. Hellstorm 07's in chat. Let's get some salutes in there. Not very good. If you are a sub, use those emotes to show them off. Oh dear. There we go. Des, EJ Dean, let's go.
What
It's
was the range of the explosion,
GG.
Neil?
It's quite big. No! Squiggle! No! No more squig butts. Right, okay, that's the end of the stream, everyone. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you sometime soon. Bye.
Oh,
Bye, everyone.
And again, the same thing is happening here. Thomas is the blue players. It's just the blue players.
the blue
Thomas is
players.
holding those objectives and not letting the other player grab them, which has been really bad. Been really bad. It's looking pretty rough for the Orcs now. The Orcs have a smattering of units here and there. They've got tank buses in the top building. They're in combat with the Telexis Assassin. More than Val and the Sacrosancts are going for them as well. I think this game is
It's
pretty much over.
done.
I think pretty much both games are over at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Now, we will stick around to round them out, but I think it's pretty clear that Thomas and Dan will be going on to potentially win the tournament by
Yep.
winning their first game. They've still got a
Yep.
chance to win.
But obviously, this is round 1 of a 6-round event. We will have one final winner right at the end who's won every single one of the games. Hopefully. Might be a draw along the way. You never know. But you should have one winner right at the end.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're going to be here all weekend, guys. So
We are here all
don't
weekend.
even
This is
think
round
about
1 of
coming
6.
back. Don't even think about leaving us. You're here till 7 o'clock tonight. Cancel your plans. I don't care if your missus is taking you out shopping or if you've got some plans, all right? I want you here with us. We need some support, all right?
Yeah, it's looking a little bit bare. Don't think about coming back, says Tom. He did say that. He said it very badly.
I think I can just about, if we can just quickly jump back to table 2, Mike, I think I can just about sum up how Kem's game's been right. You might see there's a gap at the top left. What do you think that was done by? That was done by a Doomstalker which got 6 shots and wiped the entire
It hasn't
Deathwatch
done anything
veteran
for 2 turns
squad.
and it's finally turned 4 and it's killed a squad.
I'm sorry, but if that's not just a sign that Kevin's just had one of those games, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no worries. Rubbish.
The Doomstalker, it missed its first shot on the first turn, did nothing on turn 2, comes in, powers up and just does 6 shots, boom, wipes out an entire squad.
Big Sag.
Yeah.
Big Sag.
Big PP.
Yeah.
It literally has a big PP coming off its head.
Do you know what is big PP?
What is it, but what?
Big PP energy for all the people who support the channel with super chats and becoming members on YouTube
Oh.
and also Twitch subscribing or gifting subs who will be entered to win this Orc Combat Patrol before the end of the day. I'm taking all your names. I'm taking names and I'm keeping a list. right? And keeping a list of names, and then whoever
Checking
whoever
it twice,
does
you're going to
yeah,
find
we'll
out
do
who's
random
naughty or
number.
nice.
We've got a list. We've got a random number, and we'll do a giveaway at the end of the day.
Absolutely. It's all thanks to the guys at Hobby Workshop who are helping sponsor this stream this weekend.
Thank
We
you very
couldn't have done
much.
it without them, so thank you
and
so
thank
much.
everyone who has super chatted and donated and done all the things already. Really, really appreciate it. You're all amazing, all lovely, all cool as. So consider using your Twitch Prime, !Prime.
Yep.
Consider donating if you want to. You don't have to. We do this for free, not to guilt trip you, but we do this for free for your
Giving
pleasure.
up our weekends. My girlfriend is probably happy, actually. But no, she was probably happy.
She's very angry.
I'm going to sadly report as well, just very quickly, Mikey. Table 1, nearly a tabling going on right now, mate, so we could be very much close. Tank Buster's gone.
Oh, dear.
We're very much close to the end on Table 1. Big sad for Orks.
That's big sad.
I will always remember him as the man who warred in a sports hall.
The man who made us war.
Yeah, made us war and also warred in a sports hall full of 120 people.
Yeah. Does his tournament use Warzone? It's not using Warzone Octarius because it was only technically released today. It was only officially released today.
Yeah, we just had some previews out a bit earlier, didn't we?
So they can't use it because lists were in over a week ago, nearly 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So Warzone Octarius is technically only out today, so it is not in play. But thank you very much to for DAP for the 5.
Yes.
Big PP, yeah, baby, that's for you. You're the big PP. Thank you very
You've
much.
joined the Big PP Club. Does anyone else want to join the Big PP Club? Literally could just cost you a $5 to join the Big PP Club.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're seeing here is what is left for the Orks. What does the Orks have left?
Well, I'm going to get an update from the table, but Orks-wise,
not a lot.
We're pretty sure there's not much left. Maybe a
Alex
few
is
Beast
having
Snagger
a great
boys.
time.
But
He's laughing.
Yeah.
He's doing his best job. The squig off on the floor. Very sad.
Literally is on the floor.
Yeah, very sad. MC Jaeger, thank you very much for gifting that sub. You legend. Thank you very much, dude. You just entered the giveaway. These subscriber perks are getting weird. What do you mean? What do you mean getting weird? It's fine. It's fine. There's big PP energy everywhere. Big PP energy. But Tom, you tell me about it. Tell me what's happening.
What is left? Well,
a lot of sisters.
if you jump back to the top down for 1 second.
Sure.
There is one squad, Mikey, with your pen, of Beast Snagger boys. They are in here. They've been fighting all game and not getting anywhere, really.
Oh, really?
Celestine is going for them.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. Shadow Ops, thank you very much for the 5. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Love you. When is the next Hellstorm event? It is on the 27th and 28th of November.
Yeah.
Point merch in chat or the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Grab a ticket today.
Yeah, there's just a few left, isn't there, Mikey? So it'd be really cool to see you down there.
5 or 6, I reckon. Maybe a few more.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's at Sanctuary Gaming. We'd love to see you guys there at the end of November for the final one before Christmas.
Yeah,
Do you want me to dress up as an elf?
Yes.
Do you actually?
You've said it on
I would
stream
actually
now.
do that.
You said it on stream, so you have to.
That's a reason to
November.
come, isn't it? So, Tom the Elf will be walking around for all your TO needs. He'll be dropping presents off at your table. I don't know what they'll be yet, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You reckon that unit of boys can swing the 30 VP difference? I don't think so. There is just one unit of Beast Snaggers on this table. I think both games are kind of a goner now. The writing is on the wall.
Writing's on the wall.
Yeah. And we
Can't you see? I'm just
Are
singing.
you having a great time?
Yeah, well, I'm
You're
just
going to get me
thinking
copyright claimed at this rate.
Really? I was just thinking that, like, we might have to fill, because obviously both games are nearly over, so I was thinking, do we want Tom and Mikey karaoke? Do people at home want that?
No.
No, right, people don't
They
want
want my bad jokes. Why does a seal have a... No, I'm not going to go into...
Okay.
Not going to go into that one. Not this time.
Just the guys are just trying to work out how long's left, actually, because it feels like, what, we're 12, 13? What time does this round finish? I think the round was meant to finish at 12:45.
Let's have a look.
Yeah,
see
let's
our
have a
faces. Hello, everyone. It's supposed to finish at 12:15, but I think they started the round a little bit late, so I think they might have about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So... Dad jokes, let's go.
We hope you've enjoyed the stream so far as well, guys. Let us know where you're watching from, what country, what place, what's happening at home for you guys.
Yeah, it is.
Are you doing some hobby?
12:15 British summertime, UK
not,
time.
Not for much longer.
Not for much longer. But where are you watching from? And if you're watching super early, then thank you very much. If you're watching super late, then I hope you're enjoying your nighttime viewing.
People could be listening to us in bed.
It could be.
Hey.
Get your hand off there. Both hands on your keyboard, sir.
Oh. What's the weirdest place you're currently listening to? Is no one say the Bath. If you do, I will remove you from the chat.
I'm Dutch, live in Bath, building Redemptor for Coventry GT. Nice, dude. That's not far away either. Another super major in the UK. In Belfast, in work, living the dream. Let's go. Reading, supporting the sisters, go for the table. I think he's probably quite easily going for the table. Right. East Coast. What time is it there, ZM? What time is it there? Having a quick teasy top in bed.
Right. That's not a thing, all right? I don't know what one of those is. Sounds right.
Yeah.
Who was that? EJ? Oh, EJ.
It's 9:30 in Brisbane, Queensland. Excellent. Minnesota, US. It's 6 a.m. Well, thank you very much for getting up nice and early to watch us. 6:14 in Central Texas. Excellent. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's 7:15 in wherever Pretoria Gamer is, but thank you for watching. Watching the kitchen might go and drop the kids off shortly. Well, the great thing is when you drop the kids off, you can take us with it on the phone. There you go. Just don't drop the phone. That'd be really bad. What on the loot? This is way better than reading the shampoo bottle, I hope. Montreal, Canada. There we go. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. So, how many Beast Boys are left? Do we know?
So, the Beast Boys at the bottom right are trying to go for a bit of honor and deal with Celestine. They've killed one of the Gemini.
Sorry. No, Tom, seriously, what's happening?
The Beast Boys at the bottom right are going for honor. Going to try and kill Celestine. One Gemini is down.
Wow.
That's some assassinate points.
Only when the unit's killed.
Okay, well, it's not some assassinate points then. I'm not sure he's going to have the clout to deal with Celestine.
No.
There is also...
No.
There is... Celestine's about to swing back, but there's also one unit at the top right, just hiding.
In that.
So it's not going to be tabling at the end of this. Well,
not at the end of this round. I think the game's pretty.
I think the game is done, though. Yeah, but yeah.
How many boys could a Beast Boy beast if a Beast Boy could Beast Boys? I think that was pretty good, actually. You try it.
How many boys could a Beast Boy beast if a Beast Boys could Beast Boys beat boys? Yeah,
that wasn't it.
That was
Tom.
terrible.
Tom, that wasn't it.
Sorry.
Did you know?
I'm going to be relegated off stream next for that. Brett, get warmed up.
Oh dear. Let's go over to table 2. It looks like it's Dan's turn.
Just before we pop over.
Oh, go on. Sorry. Celestine's killed all the boys.
Celestine just looked at them and they died.
Of course he did. That's what she does. She's got a big flamey sword. Big angry sword. Big angry sword. Doing the things.
7 dead there from Celestine. 4 mortal wounds and 3 from chopping them to death. That's the entire squad.
Anyway, table 2.
Oh!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Big Bacon Sarnie, I fancy you. Currently in hospital in the UK, waiting for the birth of my first child, but it's a no-show for Time for Warhammer. Well,
yes.
Shout out to your first child, thinking of us and being like, you know what, mother or father, parent.
Parent of said child.
I'm gonna wait so you can watch this epic game of Kev versus Dan and Alex versus Tom.
Absolutely.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Can we make sure we have? Will we have an extra recruit to Hellstormwargaming when this child is born?
When they're born, make sure you make them an account.
Yeah.
Right. Give them your Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Jeffrey Bezos will give it to them so you can give us $4.99. Thanks to Jeffrey Bezos.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And hopefully the birth goes well. Hopefully it goes all smoothly. And if you want to come back, we will congratulate
Adam
you
Lane
live.
has had a great idea though, Mikey.
Oh yeah. Name the kid Squigoff. That is a great idea. That is a great idea. Call it Squigoff. Thank you, Daddy Tubbs, for the sub on Twitch. You legend. 6 months in a row. Daddy Tubbs, let's go, gamers.
It's going to be a race, Mikey, to see who can be tabled first. Never thought I'd say that.
Kev has how much left?
1 sergeant left, literally on the objective.
Oh, it's on the other side of the table. I'm so sorry.
There and some Scorpic destroyers are walking over.
Oh yeah.
However, Kev will get a turn.
He will. Is that one character?
That's a sergeant of a Deathwatch.
I mean, he's obsec, so he will get 5 points.
No, will the Scorpic destroyers get obsec for their dynasty trait?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, very true. There it is.
Oh, there's
the
a handshake.
Congratulations, gents. What a game.
Incredible game.
The final score looking like a 100 maybe.
Yeah, we'll see when no prisoners gets added onto there, but
yeah. Shout out to Ross P for that for $8. Do you want to read it, Tom?
$8 Aussie. Congrats to the new dad. You might need this. Where do fathers keep their jokes? In a database.
Hey, let's go. Well, shout out to Kevin Dan for that game. Do we have a final score for that game? Do we have a final score? Wow. And you've just been KO'd. Brett's going to give us a final score now.
Yeah, Brett's just talking.
Absolute legends. There you go. So Necrons versus Deathwatch goes to the Necrons. Congratulations to Dan for winning that first game. We're going to find out how many points he's just got, and then we'll cut over to table 1. Because that one might be done as well.
Yeah, Beast Boys are going for a charge over there, so it's not going to be long left for them as well.
Not long for left out either. So...
I hope you've enjoyed game 1 though, guys. Obviously, we're not done yet. It looks like it's pretty much done though on table 1, but we're going to be streaming 2 games all day. So rounds 2 and round 3 coming up. Round 2 will start after 1, so make sure you come back for that. We're not done yet though. If you have enjoyed and you'd like to support us, we're doing this completely free of charge this weekend off our own backs. We're not being paid for this. We've got some great sponsors, so if you want to win a combat patrol for Orks, all you need to do is you need to super chat on YouTube. That'd be fantastic. That's $5 to get into for that. You could become a member on YouTube for us. You can subscribe on Twitch, become a member on Hellstormwargaming on Twitch. You can donate through there. Any donation will add you to...
Or gift a sub, yeah.
Yeah, gift a sub. We'll add you for
or Prime sub.
Prime sub, all of them.
Yeah, all of it.
Exactly, and we'll add you to our little draw for an Ork Combat Patrol box set.
Yeah, exactly. But there you go. So Kev versus Dan, 98-49 is the final score. 98-49. So almost maxing no prisoners, maxing the primary. But then to Kev, only getting 9-0 for the moment. That was it.
Wow.
So anyway, let's cut over to table 1.
We've got a moral victory for the Ork player.
Got a moral victory. He's got 6
Alex.
points to assassinate.
Do you know how?
Collects his assassin.
There you go, died.
And the canoness.
Yeah, died.
There you go, 6 points. And that game has just ended as well. So let's get the final score in there. Looking like a 74-48.
Something like that, yeah, it's looking like that.
Is that the final score?
We'll just check in a second.
Just double check. Well done to all the players involved. Absolute legends.
Absolutely. So yeah, Thomas looking like he's going on to the next round with a win, and on the other table
with the brony is going to brony other people now.
Daniel going on for the win there as well.
Exactly. So that's both games done, Tom.
It is.
So what a fantastic start to the GOONHAMMER Open round 1.
Absolutely.
Round 1.
Just one of, and we've got 5 more to go.
We got 5 more to go, yeah. That was only the first game.
And some really nice armies as well. Really, we've got some Deathwatch,
really nice armies. Very cool matchups for the first round.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. We kind of some stuff happened that we expected. Some other stuff happened that we didn't expect.
Yep.
It was all crazy.
It was.
There was a squig off. It had a butt. It was oohing.
It had pink cheeks. Apparently.
It had pink cheeks. It was great. And yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll say thank you very much to you guys that are watching at home. Really appreciate it.
Legends. I don't know why I whispered legends. Legends.
You
if you've been watching, if you've been with us for the past 2 hours or so, we really couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much.
Exactly. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for everyone who's gifted a sub, become a Twitch subscriber, become a member, has donated. You are entered in the giveaway. We're going to be giving away this Combat Patrol at the end of the day. Thank you very much to Hobby Workshop, !Hobby in chat for sponsoring this stream. Thank you very much to Elgoo, !Elgoo in chat for them. Get yourself a new 3D printer, 3D print some D&D stuff, 3D print some other stuff if you want to.
Whatever you want to print.
Like, some cool custom bits. Thank you very much to 3D board game accessories, !3D, or get all 3 sponsor.
Yeah.
We'll be back for round 2, round 1. If you're watching on Twitch, you'll get a notification when we go live.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow and turn the bell on. If you watch on YouTube, an event will appear.
Wow.
You'll see the matchups, and then it'll begin when we begin.
Yeah, and I've heard that people that join earlier on time have big peepees. Just another thing I've heard.
Big dick energy.
Big, or BD energy, as he just said. Yeah, so
exactly.
I would be there early. Come and join us. We'd love to have all the same faces back and more as we head into round 2. It's been incredible. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Brett will be sat here next.
Yeah, you will.
With Mikey. We're going to have a great time.
Thank you to both of those lads for running the stream excellently. You both did great. That was sincere.
No,
so that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and please enjoy a last word from our sponsor before we go.
Thank you so much, guys. See you soon.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
If you've been with the channel for a while now, you probably have heard of this company before. 3D board game accessories make a range of great products and accessories for Warhammer 40k and all other tabletop games. I dropped onto this company a while ago through buying all of their squad markers. I literally have hundreds of these and they're really great for gaming and knowing who's in which squad. There's nothing worse looking across the army and having all your units interlaced and not knowing who's where. It's so much easier to have colored adapters like these. They also sell a bunch of other stuff such as wound markers, objective markers, rulers, etc. Loads of cool little accessories. Now, if you don't want to buy 3D printed stuff because you already have a 3D printer, I get it, I understand, I'm there too. Well, you can always check out their STL range, which you can print at home, create buildings that are all modular, you can download them and print them. They sell a whole range of stuff, there's loads of stuff to look at and there's loads of options to download as well. Everything on this website is super well priced. They have custom bases, they have custom vehicles, custom buildings, both available as a product and also as an STL. All of this can be bought via our link by using !3D or finding the link in the description. Go and have a look, please do. It's absolutely insane. If you're interested in checking out the STLs, then please do. If you just want to buy all of the cool accessories, then please have a look. And when you do, use code Hellstorm at checkout for 10% off. Now, I've already said that this website's super well priced, and I'm giving you 10% off for free. That's free real estate. You need to go have a look right now. !3D in chat, or find the link in the description because it's bloody lovely. Thank you very much to 3D Board Game Accessories for sponsoring us now and in the past, and thank you to you guys at home for checking out the link. Hobby Workshop is a brand new wargaming store based in God's own country, Yorkshire. Oh, it's good.
White rose, white rose, white rose, white rose.
They provide 25% off all Games Workshop pre-orders, huge discount on all of the brands, massive stock, everything's in stock, and they've got loads of it. Same day shipping, and if you order enough, if you spend over £75, you'll get free shipping as well. All major hobby brands are stocked and new items are added all the time. Check out their website, hobbyworkshop.co.uk, or get a link by using !hobby in chat, or there's a link down in the description for your convenience to get all your hobby needs at a great price. Thank you to Hobby Workshop for sponsoring this stream, and thank you to you guys for checking out the link. It really does help out the channel every time you click, so please go have a look. 25% off pre-orders, guys. You can't beat it.